of a living being is his ability to react with other living things. You know that it's only white people that non-living things used to live. Like we have Livingstone, Tiger Woods, George Bush.
Taco, please, I'm serious. Number one, please, where does Buhari's son work? What company does Yusuf Buhari own? Please, if someone can help clarify this for me, I'll be so grateful. Because I've made some research and findings, but I got nothing.
He is the owner of Asu Rock and Sons Nigeria Limited. So you don't do? Ah, uncle, you fold my hand and bend my legs join.
Because I don't understand where he got money to give out iPhones that are worth more than 500,000 naira as souvenir on his wedding. I don't even want to talk about the fact that thousands and if not millions of people are hungry in this country. That is not even my problem. But we all know that Dangote is the richest man in Africa. But Dangote's son got married. It happened in Lagos here at a hotel. Nobody shared iPhone. That is the richest man in Africa. Even if he chose to give out cars, we know he can afford it. But Buhari, is it not the same Buhari that during their campaign in 2015, he claimed that he didn't have money to buy the party ticket to run for president?
Abio, so his son has that kind of money and he did not borrow his father to buy presidential ticket to run for 2015 election. You allowed Chinedu to be the one to give him the money. Now Buhari has refused to give Chinedu his ticket money back. That is why Chinedu has decided to be the president too, so that he can collect his money back. You know that Chinedu is a political investor.
Are you guys seeing the people that came to fight corruption? You can see the intensity at which they are fighting it. This is the same country where EFCC break into people's home in the middle of the night, claiming they are looking for Yahoo boys without search warrant. You break into people's home in the middle of the night without search warrant. You plant weapons in people's home to get them implicated and arrest them. You even kill some of them and you proudly put it out to the world that you kill people without trial. Yet the same country, someone is giving out hundreds of expensive phones worth 700,000 naira each to his wedding guests and nobody's investigating the source of his money. How wonderful.
Uncle, stop stressing yourself now. You will invite high blood pressure for yourself. Oh. Please, my school fees is at stake. Oh. I already told you the name of the company that Yusuf Buhari owns now.
FBI didn't break into Hush Puppy's house in the middle of the night. They didn't break into Taylor Abakiari's house in the middle of the night to arrest him.
So you want to compare Intelligent Investigation Unit with the political hunting dogs? DSS, AFCC, Nigerian Police, the Nigerian Army, all of them are doing political service now. They are no longer working for the country.
This is just wickedness in the highest order. You just woke up and gang up with your team to come and take over the country and get people impoverished and oppress them, stealing all the funds, and you turn back again to borrow money from whoever is willing to lend.
Uncle, forget that, you know. Even if Benin Republic want to borrow us money, sir, Buhari will go and borrow.
So if Yusuf Buhari had this kind of money, why is Buhari still borrowing money? If you ask them, they will tell you there's no money in the country. Yet they are stealing this money and lavishing it. I'm sure some people will be wondering, how did the Taliban overthrow the US military and the Afghanistan army combined, even though they are far lesser in number? Let me tell you this. The same way Buhari has been romancing Boko Haram, herdsmen and the rest of them is the same way Afghanistan was romancing the Talibans. Buhari and his cohort have been recruiting Boko Haram into the Nigerian military in the guise that they have repented.
Someone that is a terrorist that have been killing people, you now legally give him weapons and uniforms and say he has repented. If that is how it works, then why do we still have criminals in the prison now? Is it that these people that are in Nigerian prison, those ones, they have refused to repent? Please, if you have someone that is inside the prison, whether a friend or a relative, please, find a way to reach them and tell them, so that they can send a message to Buhari that they have repented, so that they can release them from prison. In fact, the man will even ask them which ministry they want to join self. If you went to prison because you stole, they will recruit you into the police. Please, I did not say police used to steal. Before you people will go and implication my implicability. If you went to prison because you killed someone, they will either recruit you into SARS or the army. Then, if you went to prison because you committed internet fraud, they will now recruit you to join EFCC. But if you went to prison because you stole money, either from the bank or in your office, or you broke into somebody's house to steal money, any stealing of money, sir, that one, they will recruit you to either join the Senate or House of Representatives. Please reach out to the people in the prison that you know. Let them repent very quick, now that there is vacancy for repented criminals. Because it's only Boko Haram that has been enjoying this repented job awardment alone.
And go into the zone of the military and kill 2 military men and still adopt a major. How did the bandits come in? Where did they pass? How could they kidnap a whole major? We are not talking about a corporal, not a sergeant, not even a captain. A major was kidnapped from the zone of the military without any battle. No bandit was killed. That tells you that the percentage of terrorists that have been positioned in the Nigerian army is more than the normal military personnel.
Simple. No two ways about it. If you pass Bonicam here, you will see the tight security that is in the military cantonment there. Then in the north that terrorists exist. Your people want us to believe that security level there is now loose, Abi.
Now the Taliban can easily establish their Sharia law once everyone evacuates the country, and the nation will become theirs for life. It's a calculated plan. The people in the Nigerian government also, they know what they are doing.
When I saw in the news how Taliban were lounging in the presidential lodge, hey, I could imagine Boko Haram and headsmen inside Asurok flexing.
Where in the history of this country has it ever happened that the military and the police will protect terrorists against their own citizens? It only happened that way because a good number of them rubbed shoulders together. So there is no way you take your gun and go into the forest to fight someone that you were once in the same forest together because you have now been given uniform and you are collecting salary. They are the same people. That's why the military and the police can't lift a finger against Boko Haram, herdsmen and the rest of them. That's just it.
If the picture has been blurred to you, now we are painting it very clear now to understand that you cannot cook rice and beans together, then you want to serve only rice alone. No, nah, they go together.
Do you know that gold has been found in northern Nigeria? And do you know that there are some greedy people that have invited the Chinese and collected some money from them to allow them to mine gold to make it the same way they did to our crude oil, where individuals own oil wells and the rest of the country is wallowing in poverty? We all know Ghana has discovered oil recently. But do you know what Ghana did? Ghana invited those people who need oil and signed contracts with them. They asked them, do you want oil? They said yes. They signed a contract. You will build us 5 world standard hospitals in 5 designated places in Ghana, and you drill a certain quantity of oil for these 5 years. Signed and sealed. They call another guys, do you want oil? They say yes. Okay, you construct routes for us in 5 strategic areas in Ghana with so length, and you drill a certain amount of oil. They seal that too. People are wondering that car production companies will still start assembling cars in Ghana and not Nigeria. Some people are saying it's because of insecurity. You think insecurity is the only problem? Never. The Ghanaian government invited these guys themselves and signed a deal with them.
Nigerian government can't even invite them because the number one basic thing they cannot give them, which is power. They cannot provide power for them. By next year now, many new cars that will be driven in Nigeria and other parts of Africa, they will be shipped from Ghana, not from abroad anymore. I am happy for my dear Ghana. Forward ever.
The Ghanaian government invited the Chinese and told them to build a chocolate factory in Ghana and produce chocolate from Ghana to ship back to China and the rest of the world. They refused to sell their cocoa bean to anybody. That contract also has been signed. So you can see a country that its currency will soon start dragging space with the US dollar in the forex market. That is a country that understands development. That's a government that is economical and intellectual inclined. That's a government that wants to move away from the third world country syndrome. But the lunatics that we call leaders, I don't blame them at all. I don't. Nigerians were the cause of our misfortune.
You used your two left legs and walked from your house and went to stand under the sun to vote for Buhari. That is not even my own problem. Oh. My problem is that after he misperformed the first time, you still went and voted for him the second time again. Wonderful.
Yeah, we are the cause of our predicament. The same way they were telling Nigeria not to vote for Buhari because he doesn't have certificate. In the first place, why will a president of a whole country be required to use just a secondary school certificate to get into power?
Even the manager of a restaurant said they will tell you that they want minimum of BSc. But the number one citizen of a country, they need only primary school certificate. Please, who was the person that wrote this constitution in the first place?
Abacha and his gang. They know what they did. Abacha knew what he did. And throughout their 8 years in office, there is never a time that you hear a leader say they are going abroad for leadership training. When they go abroad, it's either they want to go for medical checkup or they are going to tour and to lunch with our money and squander our national wealth. Now, another old man is telling us that he wants to run in 2023.
That one is Jagaban of Lagos now. Oga Ahmed Chinedu, he wants to now graduate from Jagaban of Lagos to become Jagaban of the whole Nigeria. Yeah!
A country where they are using billions to service refineries that are not working. Does that not tell you who they are?
Forget that thing. That is indirect way of stealing money.
What stops you from allowing investors to take over these refineries and pay you for using them? At least oil will be refined in your own country and you will stop importing. We have this cocoa in large quantity. We have rubber. We have oil. We have palm oil. We have many other mineral resources. Only the light problem alone, if it's sorted out. Imagine the amount of diesel and petrol that is burned on daily basis to generate power. If you stop importing that quantity alone, the currency will gain value by 40%.
They can't let power work. Oh. If they let power work, how would they be able to be stealing money from importing oil, and how can they be selling their generators and making money from import duties?
God will not allow us Nigerians to still allow that to happen to us like we did with Buhari. Because Tinubu too does not know his left from his right. He's just hunger for power. Tinubu is not even medically okay. We saw him falling during his last birthday. You want to bring another half-dead man into Aso Rock and appoint ministers that will be the ones to be making decisions as if it's their father's company. I want to assure Nigerians, trust me, we are getting through this mess. I am so certain about this. This is the last wave of this nonsense that we are seeing. All this evil and lunatic illiterate will soon be flushed out of the system. The darkest time of the night is between 2 a.m. and 5 a.m. A new dawn is coming. But the youth will need to get serious. If we enforce the seriousness that we put into football and Big Brother Nigeria into the political affairs of this country, we will overcome. We either get serious and flush these people out of the system, or we wait and complain for another 8 years.
That is if hunger and poverty allow you to stay alive and complain. And from your number one political dynamic dermatologist, do have
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra land. We are here live and direct, and today is the fifth day of September in the year of our Lord 2021. I welcome each and every one of you to welcome your friends and well-wishers, your siblings, your family members, even your enemies, to today's edition of Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE, coming to you through Radio Biafra London. Our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is currently in an illegal incarceration, illegal detention in the hands of the Nigeria Fulani government. We must remind the world that our leader have nothing to do being incarcerated illegally. People should understand this, because sometimes people are talking about trial of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Nigeria. That is arrant nonsense. Our leader have no business being tried in Nigeria, because technically he is in Kenya. Technically, Nigeria committed a crime, international crime of extraordinary rendition. They did this because they have been known, Nigeria have no respect for the rule of law. That was the reason in the 80s, under the same government of Buhari as the then head of state, I think either 83, he tried to abduct also a criminal, Omar Odiko. Yes, Omar Odiko was a criminal, a looter that ran away with money, Nigerian money, our money, to England. In as much as he is a criminal, yes. Nigeria tried one way in order to kidnap him illegally from London, and they found out, and there were repercussions against Nigeria. People went to jail for it. Does it mean that Britain, they are protecting criminals? No. What it means is to tell Nigeria that they have to obey the rule of law. You have to pass through a due process, the process of law, legal procedure. That is why Nigeria is a government. That is why there are rules and regulations. If governments behave like armed robbers, then what is the need? What is the need of maintaining law? That is what it. Many people don't understand. They don't think in this way. It's just like that is the reason why in Nigeria somebody, a policeman, a police officer will cock his gun, AK-47, that they cannot even manufacture, and kill somebody in broad daylight. If you ask him, he say yes, he's a criminal, he's a Yahoo boy. And people will start, hey, well, he's a criminal now. Wow, hey, these people, does he have the power to do that? Was he empowered in order to do that? It's only in Nigeria. Let me tell you one thing. It's only in Nigeria that policemen and women, they never pursue a criminal. Let me say a criminal now, an unarmed criminal. They never run. They with gun, they shoot you. Whereas other places in the world, every other country, police is not there to kill you. As far as you are running away, even as a criminal, you are just running with your leg. The police have no rights whatsoever as far as they are not menaced. It's a physical game. Police are being trained to run, to catch criminals with the hand and any other equipment, with their stick. Do you understand? Without using lethal force. But it doesn't happen in Nigeria, and people don't understand. People don't care. When you say that Nigeria is a zoo, it's an understatement. The people there, they have been subjugated as farm animals. I'm telling you, they don't care for anything. You will see somebody now, maybe he's a pickpocket. He's running from the police. Police will cock gun and shoot him and kill him direct. My goodness me. And people will vindicate the cops and say, he's a criminal. Does he have the right to kill that person? then what is the essence of courts? What is the essence of the rule of law? That is what we ask. You know, we defeat our opponents with superior arguments. But it's very unfortunate that the Fulani government of Nigeria, they don't care about rule of law. That is not their problem. And that is why Nigeria must go down. You know, during the case of Omar Odiko, the failed attempts to abduct, kidnap Omar Odiko from London, putting him in a crate to bring him back to Nigeria. Yes, he's a criminal, but that is not how it's supposed to be. They're supposed to apply demand for extradition legally as a responsible government, but they didn't do that. They thought that they can, with money, they can buy Mossad, buy any this thing to do their bidding. That is what the Fulani believe, and that is why they are lazy, because they don't work. They are only interested in looting. You see the clip I played. It's a comic clip, yes, but it spoke a lot of sense. Have you asked yourself, where is the son of Buhari working? He shared phone during his marriage. Nigerians were clapping. You see people that are commenting, that will be commenting on the video, maybe on social media. I tap from your blessing in Jesus' name. Oh Lord, bless me. Look at that. He shared gifts to people, invited guests, thousands. Each gift is, if not more than 1 million naira. And Nigerians were watching like subdued animals. They were watching. They can't do anything. They are powerless. It's a very big pity. It's a very big pity. He said Buhari that during the registration, he said he don't have money. He have to borrow money, or somebody have to pay for his party registration. But today, his son is, he's commanding wealth more than Dangote. And Nigerians are going down miserably. Poverty capital of the whole world. And people are quiet. They can't do nothing. Instead, everybody is trying to join the looting spree. That is why, like Mr. Komodo Kunle Olawumi said, the government of the day depends on the population, the civil society. That is the thing. Because it's from the people that these corrupt politicians arise. In Nigeria today, what people are praying for, they go to church, mosque, they are praying centers to pray that God will put them, so that they will be looting in the mainstream political looting channel. Tomorrow, if any one of them have an appointment as a PAM secretary or one thing or the other in the government, their pastor will he will promote and say, that's it. That God has done miracle in this church. Because they know that person is now going to be looting. That is the mindset of Nigerians. Instead of fighting evil, they try to align themselves and make a living in that evil. They try to join themselves so that they be part of that evil. That is one thing our leader tried to correct and open our eyes. That there is no road in that way. And that is why he is illegally abducted. Do you know that in the case of Omar Odiko, when Britain found out, people went to jail ranging from 3 to 8 years. Britain cut diplomatic relation with Nigeria for 2 years. Many things happen, repercussion. Do you understand? and they never agreed to extradite Omar Odiko, Britain. Now, what is the difference between then and now? Where a British citizen is illegally renditioned from one country to another that is not bearing their passport, and the world is looking, watching. Do you see how things happen? Do you see how, we touch the conscience of people with truth? We prick your conscience. It doesn't matter how you refuse it, but when you think of what we are saying, you see that we are always right. Our leader shouldn't be there. Our leader must be released. Let us pray. The God of our ancestors, we have once again gathered in this hallowed platform in order to do the needful for the restoration of the sovereign state of Biafra, for the liberation of the nations that have been illegally amalgamated in that quagmire called Nigeria, so that they shall develop and advance in their own ways. Behold our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is in the enemy territory. We know that this is part of the process, that nothing will ever happen to him. Chukwu Okike Abiyama deal decisively with those that have hands in this extraordinary rendition, either actively or passively, either through their actions or inactions. Destroy them and their generations, so that our leader will come out victorious. Thank you, Chukwu Okike Abiyama. Behold those that are trying to cause problem in IPOB, albeit unsuccessfully. Expose them the more. Shame them as you used to do. That in all, Nigeria will be destroyed. And through the ashes of a destroyed Nigeria, we rise up the indigenous nations that are illegally amalgamated in that quagmire called Nigeria. Thank you, Chukwu Okike Abiyama, for in your name we pray. He said, once again, I welcome each and every one of you to today's edition of Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE, coming to you via the auspices of Radio Biafra London. My name remains Mazi Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra land. Our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Today is the 5th day, being Sunday, the 5th day of September in the year of our Lord 2021. As I was saying before, our leader must be released. Listen, our people should hear this. Hope Uzodimma has scheduled to bring the impostor they are calling Buhari. According to Anonymous, he said this impostor now they are using is Ishmael Funtua. That they announced that Ishmael Funtua died, I think 2020. But it's not true. They had is it transfiguration, I would call it, or transformation. The people they are bringing as impostors before, like the one from Niger or Sudan, Al Sudani, he doesn't speak Fufude. Now, because of what our leader have been hammering, they transform somebody. One of them. One of the... this is... Let me tell you what Fulani is doing. They are paying a great sacrifice for their cause. Do you understand what it means to declare somebody that is dead so that he will no more live as that is name than his identity? This thing, if we are saying it, it's just like something that is happening on movie, but it's real. I used to read before. I used to read a lot. James Hadley Chess. It's a kind of things that is like that. They are doing this in order to maintain the Fulani agenda, a Fulanization agenda. According to Anonymous, he said this man is Ishmael Funtua. That is now the present main impostor. You know, they have many. The main impostor. So that, you know, he can speak Fufude. So that one day he will just, start speaking with journalists in Fufude. You say, you know, he is an insider. He knows everything. You know, sometime in 2020, they declared that Ishmael Funtua is dead. You know, when they come out, all this, even I start thinking, say, look, the other person is dead, this one is dead. There is something happening we don't understand, but it will show up. You know that man, that Ishmael Funtua, he has bright color, like Buhari, and he speaks Fufude. So they can transform him, transform him, and he become, because he knows many things. No, they don't need to teach him. He knows because he's the one of the people manipulating the Buhari. Even they have been there right from time, so he knows many secrets and many stories. So that when he speaks, you will not doubt. You say, "Oh, I'm talking to Buhari," but Buhari is dead and gone. When Buhari's son were dead, there is nowhere his father didn't bring him, his so-called father. Instead, it was Izit Atiku. Where is Aisha Buhari divorce with his husband? Why can't Nigerians reason? If we are speaking, they are laughing. Some people are laughing, but today it is going on their, they are on. Let me tell you one thing. If really Buhari is alive, before God and man, no matter how bad he is, no matter how hard he is, what is happening in Nigeria cannot happen. Because he will take a decisive step, no matter what. Yes. There are things that wouldn't be happening. But do you know, Buhari is dead. So they are now acting on his shadow. It doesn't matter. Who are you going to hold responsible? They are using his name. Remember what happened during the time of Yaradua. When Yaradua died, they tried to cover it. That is when they wanted to do this thing. But the presence of Dora Kenyene or Puhafu, we are Biafrans. That is why they made sure that no person, no Biafran, nears even the security outfit now, the present security outfit. Biafrans, we are living in that zoo now as morons, because there is nothing. Security meeting, no Biafran is there. So they will plan and they will come, they will exhibit. They will do anything they plan. Our politicians are just living by the day. Do you understand? Nothing, they don't know nothing. They only carry out others. Nothing do they know. Sometimes I see in here, what is it? What is it that our people, what is covering our people's eyes? Are they still following the steps of Azikiwe? Why can the progress of a people is this? Even if a road is initiated and they are going that road, they see that it doesn't augur well, that their future is bleak in that road, they will change. Human being is about changing, evolution, changing with time. That is how humans say. Let me tell you, sometimes, look at Mahatma Gandhi. We praise Mahatma Gandhi, yes, for his work. A very brave man. A freedom fighter, peaceful fighter, a freedom fighter. But do you know what? Sometimes what you don't know, what many people don't know or didn't know is this: that Mahatma Gandhi was soliciting for one India. Listen. That's why I say everybody have a role. Everybody have a role. Both extremists to anybody. Everybody. Now, Mahatma Gandhi fought the British tooth and nail through his own way for India to be liberated. And he won. That time India and Pakistan, they were together. And he was soliciting for one India, which includes Pakistan of today. Do you know what happened? They got their independence in 1947. He was killed in 1948. Many people don't know this. He was assassinated by a Hindu extremist. He said, no, we can never live with these Muslims, that we are going to have problems. But Mahatma Gandhi was soliciting for one India. You know, sometimes we don't understand history, how things work. This man, he fought the British, yes. And he escaped him, just like Azikiwe. Escaped him that, look, if we stay with Pakistan, there will be problem. He said, no, we are the same people, we don't worry, it doesn't matter religion, the same way Azikiwe solicited. And the mistake we are seeing today. An extremist, a Hindu, took it. He took the law in his hand to kill the freedom fighter. That Mahatma Gandhi, the great man. Why? Because he was campaigning, he wanted them to continue living with Pakistan. And today, I think they will also, that extremist that killed Mahatma Gandhi, he should be praised. I'm telling you. Sometimes things happen, but later you will understand. He should be praised. Because had it been he didn't take that radical action, maybe India would have been in the same quagmire with Nigeria that Nigeria is in. Oh, let us have big Nigeria, big India with Pakistan. Everything is okay. We live peaceful today. They wouldn't have had even economic progress. No progress at all. They would have been fighting themselves in a quagmire. And Britain will be there, making, they know how to give you deceptive solution, shadow or mirage as a solution. Oh no, come. As Kathleen Lalang would be he will call the whole cabinet, government cabinet, the same way he's doing in Nigeria. No, your problem. Now what you are going to do? You have to create another police unit. Make a budget for it because crimes are growing. So you now we have our company in Britain. They will supply you arms and ammunition. Don't worry, we take everything through the crude oil, and they'll float another police unit. These are solutions that are deceptive. Europeans, they know how to play this game very well. Oh, you are a democracy now. You are the biggest democracy. You understand? They will be giving you fake advices for you to fail. That is their job, to remain on top. If you're a human being like them, now it is for you to use your brain. Because European, they will give you advice for you to fail, and as you are failing, you are depending on them for more advice. That is the way they do. You don't see Katrina Liang. Every time they will give you advice, they will go come and give Nigerian cabinet, Nigerian government, Asorok. They will gather them as their slaves, animals. You know what? This is the solution to your problem. You are a democratic country now. You know, the issue is try to, you know, when you are voting, make a voting now. Try to vote more. Encourage people to vote more. They will not tell them the reality. You know, it's just like somebody that being deceived. A worker, maybe an apprentice, being deceived by his organ. Maybe he's a bad boy. That apprentice is a bad boy. Now, he will not try to show, he will not ever show him. You will never show him the secrets of maybe the motor engine, some secrets. He will leave him. Maybe anytime he's trying to do something or try to work on something, he will send him a message. That is what the Europeans are doing Africans. They will come and deceive you. You know, after all, you are trying. This is democracy. You know it's you, but you have to continue. Encourage your people to vote. Oh, PVC. No, now you change another PVC so that it will be printed by our company. They are making money. They are making money with their stooges, the politicians, the Fulani Caliphate. It should be the responsibility of people in order to take their own initiative, use their own initiative to do something. You know, most of them have perfected a plan that the impostor will visit the impostor, who some refer to as Ishmael, the dead Ishmael Funtua. Ishmael Funtua. That he will be visiting in Imo State on the 9th of September. Chineke. You know, these people, they are urinating, they are calling us that we are nothing. I'm telling you. The same way is it Andioba is gallivanting with a military to do campaign. They are there to subjugate their people for the Fulani Caliphate. But let me tell you one thing. No politician or politicians or group of politicians can ever defeat the people. Do you know why? The people are always there, but the politicians, they are not always there. The people are everywhere, but the politicians, they are not everywhere. So it is pertinent to all and sundry to boycott that visit of the impostor they call Buhari in Imo State. Our leader is in the dungeon, and they are after killing us, destroying homes. Most of them are, you know, boasting that he is bombing. He is the person that brought military, bombing everybody, killing our people. Have you read the reports of Amnesty International? How many thousands officially that they killed, Nigerian government killed from our land? Have you read it? Thousands, and many more are still missing. And now you want to come out, they want to use you. Hey, come out for president is come. We should boycott this. This is the time. This is the time to boycott that anything that coming of impostor called Buhari. Because if if you come out to cheer them or you support them, you know what? You are sealing, you are signing that look, that we are slaves. Our leader is in their custody illegally, and they are coming to tell you that you can't do nothing. Do you know, in a democracy, power belongs to the people. Do not in any way support them. What is he coming to do? You know, Nnamdi has gone to Abuja. These people, they are rounding us up. Imagine Hope Uzodinma being there, albeit illegally, because it's imposed there for a reason. And we are seeing what is happening, or what happened, and continue happening. How he's killing our people. Whereas the Fulani, they are protecting their own. Can't you think? Can't you ever, one time at least, think deeply? Remove being biased in your brain and think. Do you think about the so-called bandits? These are terrorists shooting down the Nigerian military jet. Have you thought about it? And they no all-out war against them. No. Garba Shehu said no, they shouldn't be bombed because of the environment, the flora and fauna in the area. It will be destroyed. But they can bomb Imo, bomb Bayelsa, kill every person they see on the way in the community in Bayelsa. No problem. They burn everything. No problem. They can bomb our forests, bomb our homes in Imo, in Akwa Ibom. It's normal. But when the criminals, not criminals, these are terrorists, highly organized, government-sponsored terrorists, the Fulani terrorists. No person goes for them. They live beside every military quarters in Nigeria. And it doesn't matter. No. They cannot be touched. And you are still believing in one Nigeria. Are you not stupid? You are still believing. Everybody will come. One person will come and talk. No, this and that. He's not only talking. He's acting it. Do you understand? That is what we are talking about. What type of injustice? The terrorists that are killing, destroying lives. Let me read. Even, do you remember when the southern governors, they gathered and issued statements that they are banning open grazing, cattle movement, and all hell broke loose. Do you remember it? Do you know that today even the northern governors, they are banning all these things? Insecurity in Niger State. Niger government suspends cattle markets because of insecurity. Do you understand me? Niger government suspends cattle market. But these were the people that we are trying to draw rain. Abduction of students. The abduction of students that they use in enforcing good luck, Jonathan. Bring back our girls. Oh, Chibok girls, ricocheting everywhere. You know, there is something like Pastor Bosun said. He said Christians are always used by Muslims to conquer themselves. It's true. It happened in Turkey. What happened in Turkey? The inventor of the weapon used in conquering Christians is a Christian. I think from, is it Serb or Croatia? At that time, he's a Christian. Do you understand? But the Muslims, they are smarter. They can pay anything, do anything in order to obtain superiority. Christians, they believe in, oh, go pray, no problem, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter now. Waiting, how can they colonize Nigeria? Who is talking that? Bring back our girls that Obama. Where is sometimes I ask, where is Obio Ezekwesili? All these students that are being abducted, these pupils and students every day in every part of the north. So where are they? Are they tired? No, their mouths are shut now. Do you see how they use indigenous people to conquer, deliver indigenous people to them? The Fulani. This has been, we are in this generation, things are happening in our presence. Koro. According to Pastor Bosi, he said we have seen it, we don't know, we don't understand what we are seeing. During the time of bring back our girl, good luck, everybody, even in the churches, they are preaching against it. Why a president? Chibok girls. Everybody now become Chibok girls. Today they are abducting girls, boys, children every blessed day. They even ban media houses not to be speaking about it. Do you understand? Where is the campaign? You know, I say the problem with the Nigerian indigenous population is the problem is inside them. They are the ones lighting fire that is burning them before God and man. They are the ones lighting fire that is burning them. Do you understand what I mean? Had it been is a southern president, he's a non-Fulani president, you see every mouth everywhere. Today, can you come out to protest? You know, after you say they are using takia to deceive, it's normal. If you are gullible, you become deceived. You know, I used to pinpoint this so that people should stop blaming their. You don't blame blame yourself for falling victim. You don't blame your subjugators because they are human beings like you. You don't continue blaming Fulani this and that. No. Are you not a human being like them? A tiny set of people. You say they are using takia. Which kind of takia? It's allowed. The Bible you are reading, is it not Jacob deceived Esau, and Jacob was blessed. Today is a big country. Where is Esau as a country? But he was the victim. He was the victim, Esau. If it is going by your way, by your sentiment, Jacob would have been destroyed, and Esau will be made a very big country. Where is Esau as a country? Today, Jacob is a direct country, Israel. He said, Israel, name Israel is a country today. Where is Esau? But Jacob is a supplanter, he's a trickish man. He uses takia. He's the deceiver. You know, if you are gullible, you are not even representing any God in you. Do you understand me? So, what am I trying to say? If you fall victim because of your gullibility and ignorance to a superior, I call it a superior because it deceives you. Now you fall victim. You are foolish. And God is even against you because you are not even representing any image of God at all. Do you understand? You know, God is manipulative. God is highly manipulative. He can manipulate. He can terrorize. Somebody says sometime, which I concur, that God is even the first terrorist. Do you know how to kill the whole country, people's first son? He terrorized them. Do you know what it means? That is complete terrorism. So that's why I say when people are talking about God, I say you are talking it through your own religious perspective, or your own, only that very little narrow perspective. You don't know even God, so don't talk about him. You don't know him. God is the first terrorist. Do you know that? So that when you are crying, you say you need pity. God will even slaughter you into pieces because he will say that you are stupid. Do you understand what I mean? He will increase the people that are terrorizing you. Say, kill them more. I give you power to do it. It is not only today. It started right from time. He blessed Jacob for tricking Esau, his brother. And Esau cried bitterly. Does that touch God? God say you are stupid. Come on, get out. And all his countries, all Edomites, this and that, they were subdued by Israel. Why didn't God play victim? Oh, you are the victim. You must rise up and do something. It is pertinent. If you don't rise up to do something, God will allow that enemy to destroy you, and he will progress the enemy because he sees that you are gullible. That is why we must follow our leader's footstep. He is fearless, and he must be released. Do you understand? Stop crying and laying complain. But during the time of good luck Jonathan, why is it that everybody was active, protesting this and that? Bring back our girls. Today, thousands of boys and girls are being kidnapped every time. Who is talking about it? Who is talking about it? Where are those people? Where are the pastors? Where are the clergymen that are they were putting boot on ground, leading protests, speaking in their churches, inciting people? Today, where are they? God will say you people are stupid. That is why, even if it is Islamization, if you don't rise up to do something, the Fulani, they will Islamize everybody. That is it. Because God will see that you are stupid. You are highly gullible and stupid. This is not the type of creature I want. Why did God give power to even people, terrorists? Do you know that the Europeans, they terrorize the whole world? Forget about now that things are pacified. Study history and you understand how Europeans terrorize the whole world. Today they are on top. They are being worshipped. You want to go to their country. Without committing all these things, you cannot be on top. It is impossible. As a people, as a country. Do you understand what I mean? So we should stop playing this victim game. Victim crying always. That is why IPOB is here. I am also challenging other indigenous population in Nigeria to rise up and follow the footstep of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Follow the footstep of IPOB. The middle belt. Not every time crying. They will kill. You carry the corpses of the people, go and put in the governor's gate. Yes, it's good, but what does it mean? Strike back. Organize yourself and strike back. That is the reality. That is when you are doing all these things, God will be happy because He created you. He gave you to the whole sense organs. He give you brain as He gave to your detractors. That is why, do you know, if it is a terrorism or sin that will kill people or destroy a country or destroy a people, the Europeans would have been wiped away. Do you know that indigenous populations cried to their various types of gods for help? Do Do you know that King Leopold of Belgium, he decimated half of Congo's population as of that time, more than 15 million people. He killed for fun. Sometimes if he will be in breakfast and he want to just be happy, and they will bring the children and they will be cutting them into pieces in his presence. Their agony makes him happy. But today, how many Africans are in Belgium? Yeah, we are enjoying these people. Oh, they are paying with social welfare. Well, blah 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 blah. Had it been the prayer of people or God is destroying people as terrorists, he would have wiped them off. Instead, your great-grandfather, your ancestors that didn't do nothing, you are against them. Are you? Where do we add stupidity again? Stupidity ends in Africa before God and man. Stupidity ends in Africa. Without subjugation, without terrorism, the Europeans wouldn't have had what they have today. They wouldn't have been where they are today. You understand? So you should boycott, as I said. In Imo State, you should boycott the visitation of the impostor. Our leader is in their custody. You should boycott the visitation, the visit, please. Let me continue. You know, I said Niger government suspends cattle markets. Okay, what they were drawing thunder and brimstone before. Now they are doing their own. You know their own. They don't talk. They just implement it. That is in Niger State. Katsina shut roads, bans sale of animals, interstate cattle movement. That is banning open grazing. They don't talk, they don't discuss about it, they just implement it. Sokoto bans movement of cattle in lorries across 13 local governments. Are you seeing it? But these are Mietiala say they were drawing thunder and brimstone. Why if the southern governors why should they ban open grazing? Movement of cattle. That everywhere is Nigeria. So now no more. There are no more. Katsina is not Nigeria again. For the Fulani headsmen to roam around, it's not Nigeria. Why we say all these things is so that you know all this our broadcast is in archives. In the next 100 years, people will be hearing it, will be listening to it, so that they will people will start that time. People will start wondering. The generation that time will start wondering what is in the mindset of people. How people were so stupid, and all these things are happening. Why are our people so stupid? That is what they will be wondering. Therefore, what we are saying is for you to ponder. Ponder whenever it is on their own. The insecurity now, it never happened to the extent a shadow officer, an officer that is in the intelligence unit that is not supposed to talk, he came and revealed Nigerians, they are still, you see them, they are still, 2023, we go vote. You see, why wouldn't they be destroyed? Why wouldn't tiny Fulani run them over? Please, let us know what we are doing. We are IPOB. We are the indigenous people of Biafra. Why? Sometimes I ponder, why are we there in that part of the world? The answer is to bring light. Light. And nothing more. Because that is the darkest part of the world. You know, in the thickest part of darkness, that is where light shines brightest. We fought a civil war of almost 3 years. And you know, to showcase what we can do as a people. Now, just an example. The time was not that time. Sometimes I blame, but sometimes the answer is there also. Maybe if we had a Biafra at that time, it would be like quagmire, as quagmire-ish as Nigeria. I'm telling you, who knows? But this is the time for us to achieve. This is the time for us to restore our nation, and nothing can stop it. Our leader, as I said, he must be released by fire, by force, under most. And do not forget, our leader, our HOD is coming on air by 7 p.m. tomorrow in order to make some announcements, and everybody should listen. Without wasting time, I will go to the topic of my submission today, which I will not be too long. But before I do that, please let us listen to this announcement.
The write am for book say everything where they under the sun get time, even a time to remember. My good people of Biafra, the indigenous people of Biafra, under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leadership, don't bring out one day where them go use remember all the saboteurs, grand, great, mama, papa, pikin, known and unknown saboteurs for the whole of Biafra land and worldwide. They call this one Saboteurs Remembrance Day. The Saboteurs Remembrance Day go they happen for every 14th September with sit at home to delinquent it. All the saboteurs will bring Operation Python Dance 1 and 2 and his cousin Eweke with the salute to well, the likes of Devil Marumahi, Nyawo the Professor Biozo Ohandia Nezeze, Okezi Bazo, Supreme Court appointed Administrator of Imo State, Adaka Hopeless Ozadema Ozadema, Willie Obiano, Edwin Clark, Asari Mujahid Dokubo, Ifanyu Guane, Little Hitler, Nelson Wike, Ndiez and DPG, youth leaders, politicians, legis, Nechetram, we join hands, proscribe their own children, point hand, carry them picking, hand over to messengers of death, wait them kill for them own, their own children like a mosquito, while the blood of their own children, they flow from Biafra land like Hurricane Katrina. We thank una well, unandewo, una well done. 14 September 2021, the day where our fathers, leaders and elders ordered the enemy to kill their own children, to the extent that the sun ceases to shine and the moon and star refuse to appear in the sky. No forget say yesterday, pass a stranger after the other one. Now the other one go follow. Tuesday, 14th of September 2021, Saboteurs Remembrance Day for the whole of Biafra land. And on 15th to 16th, go be Atonement Day. Oh, just sit at home. Sit at home. Sabo it done too much. The wounds and scares are still fresh and bleeding uncontrollably. We will not forgive. Neither will we forget. September 14th, 2021, a day to remember. This message, they come from the people who own the land, the indigenous people of Biafra, under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leadership. Remember, no retreat, no surrender until Kokoroko. No forget say, Judas will sabotage him master, you know eat the money. Now so it go there for all these people. We be sabo, the one where we sabi, the one where we not sabi, different kind of sabo for everywhere, for Facebook, for Instagram, for internet, for church, for everywhere. No problem, we go remember una. And today with the ụwa atụọkwala m ụjọ. Ọkwa ebe ihe m ji na-ajụ ajụjụ a maka na ama m na onye ajụjụ anaghị efu ụzọ. Onye jiri kanta kpala oge nwaanyị ala o mefuola ego ya. Onye rere nwanne ya n'ihi ego, ọ bụ ihe ọma? Onye dibịa nyere ndị mba ọzọ aka ha emerụọ ihe na-eche mba, o kwesịrị ịza odogwu ka ọ bụ omemere mba? Pusi na-egburu onye nwenye oke, ọ bụ ezigbo pusi ka o kwesịrị ịnọ n'ụlọ nwaanyị tiri mkpu ọga egbuo di ya? Ọkwa jọtala n'ihe ọ dị ịchọ. Onye jiri aka ya kpọọ nwa ya onye oshi, were ya nyefee ọha obodo ka ha gbuo, ọkwa anyị ga-akụrụ ya aka, kụsiere ya aka ike. Onye gbukwanụrụ dibịa na-agwọrọ ya ọgwụ, oche na ndị na-eme ya nsị agwụla. Ha echefuo na ọba na-egbu achara na-eto. Anyị bụkwa na achara, anyị na-etokwa. Ọkwa nkụ nọ na mba na-eghere mba nri. M na-ajụ ajụjụ ọzọ sị, gịnị mekwana nkụ nọ na mba ka anyị anaghị eghere anyị nri? Ọ bụ dị na nkụ a dị mmiri, okenye nọ n'ụlọ, ewu amụọ n'ogboro, ala arụọ, ọ bụ ezi okenye? nna na-eji ọbara ụmụ ya na-agbazu ahịa na-enwogharị isi na-adị ndụ na-eli nwa ya ọ bụ ezigbo nna? Amakwa m ihe m ji na-ajụ ajụjụ a niile n'ihi na ọnụ aka ntị abụọ abụghị na amaghị ama ma aka ntị a na-akụ anyị akarịala abụọ. Nke abụkwa by mistake o, ha echefuo n'ọba agadi nwaanyị dada nda na-abụ agụ ihe bụ na abụ n'ọnụ. Anyị onwe anyị abịakwalanụ gụọ ihe ha bụ na abụ n'ọnụ mara ihe nọ n'ime ya. Ugbu a anyị apụtala ka anyị tọsasị ihe ahụ nọ n'ime ngwugwu ahụ. Ya mere abalị 14 nke ọnwa Septemba 2021, abalị 14 nke ọnwa Septemba bụ Tuesday 2021, ka anyị onwe anyị bụ ndị nwe obodo Biafra bụ Indigenous People of Biafra IPOB na mkpirimkpi n'okpuru ezi onye ndu anyị na nwa afọ na nwaanyị anyị ma ama bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wepụtara ka ọ bụrụ ụbọchị anyị kpọrọ Sabotuas Remembrance Day gbaa gburugburu n'ala Biafra. Nke a bụ ncheta nke ndị osusu imi na ndị agalaba gbachiri ụzọ ha, ndị agamevu ha, ndị ha gafee ihe efu, ndị ha gafee mkpa nwa ha nwụọ, bụ ndị na-ewere ọbara ụmụ ha na-eji agbazu ahịa n'obodo ndị ọzọ, na-ewerekwa ọbara ụmụ ha na-achụrụ ndị ọzọ àjà, na-aghasasị ihe niile ụmụ ha na-eme, ndị ahịa rọd. Ndị ha gafee mkpa nwa ha nwụọ, bụ ndị na-ewere ọbara ụmụ ha na-eji agbazu ahịa n'obodo ndị ọzọ, na-ewerekwa ọbara ụmụ ha na-achụrụ ndị ọzọ àjà, na-aghasasị ihe niile ụmụ ha na-eme, ndị ahịa rọd. Ihe efu, ndị ha gafee mkpa nwa ha nwụọ, bụ ndị na-ewere ọbara ụmụ ha na-eji agbazu ahịa n'obodo ndị ọzọ, na-ewerekwa ọbara ụmụ ha na-achụrụ ndị ọzọ àjà, na-aghasasị ihe niile ụmụ ha na-eme, ndị ahịa rọd. Ndị ha gafee ihe efu, ndị ha gafee mkpa nwa ha nwụọ, bụ ndị na-ewere ọbara ụmụ ha na-eji agbazu ahịa n'obodo ndị ọzọ, na-ewerekwa ọbara ụmụ ha na-achụrụ ndị ọzọ àjà, na-aghasasị ihe niile ụmụ ha na-eme, ndị ahịa rọd. Ihe efu, ndị ha gafee mkpa nwa ha nwụọ, bụ ndị na-ewere ọbara ụmụ ha na-eji agbazu ahịa n'obodo ndị ọzọ, na-ewerekwa ọbara ụmụ ha na-achụrụ ndị ọzọ àjà, na-aghasasị ihe niile ụmụ ha na-eme, ndị ahịa rọd. Nnamdi Kanu wepụtara ka ọ bụrụ ụbọchị anyị kpọrọ Sabotage Remembrance Day gbaa gburugburu n'ala Biafra. Nke a bụ ncheta nke ndị osusu imi na ndị agalaba gbachiri ụzọ ha, ndị agamevu ha, ndị ha gafee ihe efu, ndị ha gafee mkpa nwa ha nwụọ, bụ ndị na-ewere ọbara ụmụ ha na-eji agbazu ahịa n'obodo ndị ọzọ, na-ewerekwa ọbara ụmụ ha na-achụrụ ndị ọzọ àjà, na-aghasasị ihe niile ụmụ ha na-eme. Ndị ahịa rọd, ndị ọkwọm n'azụ, ụkwụ m na-eru ala, ndị kirikiri ọchị abụghị ụtọ, ndị efulefu, ndị ọbara ogwu na-abaghị ọkpụkpụ, ndị pụọ n'ụzọ bakwa na aba ndị na-enweghị ihe ha ga-eme, ndị soro mmadụ ha egbuo mmụọ, sorokwana mmụọ gị ifu ụzọ, ndị mere ihe ebe ejiri bee nwee, ndị rere ụmụ ha dịka Josef ụmụnne ya rere ya. Anyị aghaghị ichetakwana n'ụbọchị a ndị aba agamebu ga-aga n'ogwu ha, ndị si kọma jishi nkụgwụ kọma unu ga-enwere onwe anyị, ọka mmalụ unu niile kpurula mere, ndị dịka devil marumahi adaka hopeless ụzọ dị mma ụzọ adịghị mma, the Supreme Court appointed administrator nọ n'Imo steeti Okezi Ikpeazụ, Wili Obianọ, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, Leto Hitler, Wike, Nna ya Nwodo, Obi ọzọ, ndị clergy, ndị bishọp, politicians niile nọ n'ala Biafra, president general, ndị eze na ndị ọsịkwa na ọsịghị na ụmụ nchọ si abụ ha dị iche iche, ndị pụtara ihe na ndị na-apụtaghị ihe, ndị na-atụ aka, ndị na-eme ka eburu ụmụ ha nye ha ego ha emechi ọnụ. Ọ bụ ha ka anyị na-echeta n'abalị 14 nke ọnwa Septemba anyị nọ n'ime ya, n'ihi na ọ na-abụ agụrụ mbụ gụ abụ aga igbu egbukọrọkpụ. Abalị 14 nke ọnwa Septemba 2021 onye apụtala ezi ndị nwe obodo bụ IPOB edeclare ya le sit at home, ebe abalị 15 ruo n'abalị 16 ga-abụ atonement day. ị na-anụ ihe anyị na-ekwu? Onye ọbụla maara ihe dọrọ aka na ntị, osisi hara ọnụ adịghị akụgbu mmadụ. Unu echefula, anyị agaghị echefu, anyị agaghị
Therefore, you should do the needful by sitting at home to observe the Saboteurs' Day. Those people that are mentioned, we must not forget, because that is one thing. What our leader have instituted or has instituted, it's something, a legacies that should guide us, guide our future generations. Because as I said day before yesterday in my submission, we as a people, we lost our ideology during the advent of the Europeans in our land. We totally jettisoned our ideology we had known. We took Nigeria as a project, as our own personal project, and that is what is happening today, and that is what is killing us. Therefore, we must have a rethink and have our own legacies as instituted. As I said, of a new system. Listen. Overthrow of a social order in favor of a new system. It is due to the revolution that even you are hearing my voice on internet, on FM radios. All the four corners of this world is because of revolution. Do you understand that? Do you know about the Industrial Revolution? The European Industrial Revolution that started in Europe, mostly in England. This United Kingdom, this England you are looking. That's why sometimes, look, that country you are seeing, it contributed to the advancement of humanity. We should respect them, no matter that they are dealing with us. Well, we should respect them. Remember, let me say this. During the apartheid regime of South Africa, Britain was at the forefront. Margaret Thatcher, all of them, they were at the forefront of even championing apartheid in South Africa. Do you understand me? But today, do you think that South Africa and Britain, they are not in good terms? They are heavy friends. Our people don't understand what it means for international politics. They think it's personal sentiments. Your worst enemy could be your best friend tomorrow. That is life. It depends on interest. That is what matters. We can fight and do anything with Britain, but tomorrow we have Biafra, we become very good friends and business partners. That is how the world goes. That is why sometimes our people, they think that you take nuclear weapon after you nuke England. No. Don't be surprised that after Biafra is restored, now even Britain will respect us and will be dealing with us as equal partners. That is what we deserve, as partners, no more as a company. Therefore, revolution, it brought about the advancement of humanity. Mostly it started in England. You understand? It started in England mostly. I say that country you are seeing, what is in their head as a people? They know governance. They took advantage in 410 AD, when Roman Empire was. Do you know that Britain was colonized by Roman Empire? But they took advantage. When Roman Empire was weak, it became weak and too corrupt. Their government became too corrupt and they became too pacific, dining and whining, spending money on wines and everything to care about their colonies. Britain struck. I think in 410 AD, Britain liberated themselves from the grip of England. They fought. From the grip of England. They fought. Themselves from the grip of England. They fought
hope of Africa.
Littafi suke Sura 22 aya 30 yace, na kuwa neman mutum guda daya daga cikinsu wanda zai tsaya gyarta ganuwa, shi tsaya a wurin taguwa a gabana domin ceton kasan, kada in halaka ta, amma ban samu ba. Allah mu yana nima wanda zai tsaya wannan Sura State.
Allah mu yana nema wanda zai tsaya wannan Sura State.
Watakila kene, watakila keje.
Allah mu yana nema wanda zai tsaya wannan Sura State.
Allah mu yana nima wanda zai tsaya wannan Sura State.
Allah mu yana nema wanda zai tsaya wannan Sura State.
Watakila kene, watakila keje.
Allah mu yana nema wanda zai tsaya wannan Sura State.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through Radio Biafra London. I think I'm having some difficulties. I think it have to do with connectivity, but it is taken care of. Therefore, I welcome each and every one of you back to today's edition of Radio Biafra HAUSA-SERVICE coming to you through Radio Biafra London. Today is the 5th day of September in the year of our Lord 2021. We must continue. I was speaking about the topic of my submission that says revolution. It talks about a revolution. You know, as I was saying, revolution is something that brought us humans to this advanced level we are in today. They call it jet age. Revolution is a forcible overthrow of a government or social order in favor of a new system. A new system is favored. That is why the old system was overthrown. Do you understand? You know, human beings were created and the brain we are not developed. Embryonic stage, we can see it right from today. You know, when you have a child, a baby is a human being, but it needs to undergo development, different developments, physiological and otherwise, in order to attain maturity. That is why he's been aided by formal education in order to help him or her to develop the brain, to develop what he has in him. Right from the word go, the primitive man. Right from the primitive man. Right from the word go, humans have been there, but there is there are things that are lacking. That is the development. Most of these developments came and forced revolution. As I was saying, the Industrial Revolution of Europe, which was championed by mostly England. France is among, but England championed the Industrial Revolution. You know, before, human beings were producing, you know, peasantry. Doing things with hand. You know, as you can cultivate, you cultivate. Just like we are doing in villages today. In some villages. You have a large family. All is for farming. You go, you cultivate. the thing you can eat, and later you can sell or give to others. But industrial revolution changed all this. Do you understand? It started in, I think, 18th century, 17 something, 1760s, 1730s. When people started thinking about doing machines that we must produce, that will help humans. And what brought about this revolution, industrial revolution? It was what brought about this is the revolution of the mind first. That is enlightenment. That will convince you. The industrial revolution of Europe, it was started by this enlightenment. This thing you think it's nothing. Enlightenment that our leaders started in that part of Africa, in black race. It predates industrial revolution. People started reasoning in another way. Because before, what limited human being is superstition. What limited human being is religion. I'm telling you honestly. Let me tell you, religion limits human being. I'm not against religion. Do you understand? But religion limits human being. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. You know, before the pre-industrial revolution era, there were many superstitions, beliefs. There are things you will dive into. The people, the clergy, they will limit you. They will say, no, don't go that area. Do you understand me? They say, no. It is against our holy book. Don't go, don't do that. They were limiting human capacity. That is what we are trying to force ourselves out. That is what our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who is suffering now in our enemy territory, has instituted. That is why today I'm speaking on this microphone and you are hearing me from your device anywhere in the world. Without changing the mindset of people, this thing wouldn't take place. Industrial revolution wouldn't have taken place. You know, that pre-era, that time, people will be saying, you know, before the revolution of the mind, before enlightenment, people's activity is just to go their farm or take care of their animals, pray to their deity or their God in any way, so that you know, as they plant, God will make the plants to be bountiful. And everybody say amen. If by mistake there is no rain, you say it's the wish of God. No, it's the will of God that no rain. So what can we do? We can't change nature. You start praying and nothing happens. And there will be no bountiful harvest. People will be dying of hunger. They say, we continue crying upon God. Every time people will go to their altars or their religious places, be crying unto their deity. Say, please help us. Little did they know that human beings are created to create. Do you understand? That human beings are created in order to create. I don't know whether you understand what I mean. When we say that human beings create, it is true. You know, under normal circumstance, the most tiniest particle is an atom. At first, they say atoms cannot be divided nor split. At first. But later, researchers found out that you can actually split atom, which is the origin of this H-bomb, atomic bomb. Once you split atom, there is always reactions, spontaneous reactions that continues. Do you understand? Without revolution, you cannot find all these things. Because you will see somebody that will be telling you, are you trying to challenge God? Oh, so what you are trying to say now is that, are you challenging? They will bring that religion in it. And that thing will limit you. Do you understand me? Look at countries that are being run or theocracy. Just look at them. Either they are lazy because the religion makes them lazy, or they are buying everything with money. Do you understand me? That is the way of the Fulani Caliphate, and that is the way they are charting Nigeria to be. Just be there, go to the mosque and worship 5 times a day. Now pray that God will not make crude oil to finish on the ground. Pray that we will be finding out gold, picking diamonds in our bushes. God will be doing it. As far as you are praying, God will be furnishing your diamonds on the forest. Now you'll be picking it and selling, using it to make money, to pay people to come and do things. Imagine that everybody is like you. How is it going to be? Who will manufacture? That is a big question. Therefore, we need revolution in order to enter into another system, a new system. As I said, Britain, you see today, they contributed a lot to the advancement of humanity. Do you understand me? Before, human beings, as I said, we are peasants, but after, when people started getting away from being religious, when people started making use of their brain, and at a time there was separation of church and the state in Europe, that is where everything started. And that is what we are enjoying today. The brain that brought about this separation of church and state is still human brain. But today, people think that Christianity is like that. Sometimes if we are speaking, the thing will still go, because we need to say it as it is. People think that when you say, please, we are secular, we are Christians, is different, church should be different, government is different. People think that it was like this before, it fell down from heaven. No, 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 and no. Christianity was with politics. It goes with the governance of countries, governance of kingdoms. It is still the human thinking that say, no, if we continue like this, humanity we will not develop. It's just like you are maybe you are a 15-year-old baby still crying for you to give him milk. Do you understand? You are a 20-year-old boy, old son, still crying, Daddy, please give me milk. A 20-year-old. Are you going to be happy as a father or a mother? That is the way even God is looking at religious people in Nigeria. That is why Nigeria is a quagmire. Because God abandoned, he said, these people are stupid and foolish people. Even electricity that is not rocket science, they still cry upon me. God, God help us in electricity. Security that the cause is a human, that they should put a, stop to it. They are calling God. God help us to stop this insecurity. God left Nigeria and say, you people are stupid and foolish. Do you understand? Now, what am I trying to say? We must continue in the legacy of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because what he instigated, what he initiated, is the revolution of the mind. It's not only for Biafrans, no, but for the whole indigenous population in that quagmire called Nigeria. Because his argument has been, how is it possible for you to say that I am equal to a Caucasian, to a European, whereas you are defending what he created? You are defending yourself as his creation. Somebody came to your land and said, you. Because you are not equal. If you are equal, you should remain who you are. If you are equal, you should fight to retain your roots. Do you understand? The Japanese did it. The Chinese did it, and that is why they are treated equal. Even the Arabs, they did it. Many of these people, they were colonized. But they fought to retain their culture. They fought to retain who they were. That is why today, no matter what that they are colonized or they were colonized, they are being respected. It is only in Africa that they came and erased everything, and Africans were happy, very happy, to, cancel themselves, to erase their past, who they are, and now follow Oyibo. Follow their way. I'm not saying, look, let me tell you, in this world there is no perfect tradition, no perfect culture. It is impossible. You learn as you go. You take what is good in other people's tradition. Anywhere you can improve, you improve it. Now you discard some. Because mixing with other cultures is just like watching yourself in a mirror. What are those things that are not good in our culture? Now you remove it. You imbibe and use it to hold yourself. That is also, you are evolution. Do you understand? Do you know that the European arts today they took some things, many things from the Benin Empire arts and culture, Benin Empire arts, sculpture. They learned from there. When the Europeans came to Benin Kingdom, they were shocked about the advancement, the arts, the sculpture they saw there. The advancement of the sculpture they saw there. They were shocked. And that is why when they conquered the Benin Empire, they looted many of all those things. even in our land, in Arochukwu. They looted all these things. Now, their artists used it and learn. You understand? Many things you say, you imbibe it in your culture, the good things. Just like Japan. Japan they had to change from fighting with sword, with fighting with blunderbusses, that is with gunpowders and modern war equipment, because they want to evolve. And the other one, changing their culture, embracing Western religion, they say no. This one we cannot do it. We have our system and we'll continue like that. And they resisted that one till today. So revolution, it brings positivity in the lives of humans. It starts from the mind. One of the main ingredients to a successful revolution is focus and consistency. Do we possess these factors? Our leader used to hammer on this. Consistency, that is the key. Because that our people are feeble-minded. Weak-minded people. That is why we always listen to gossip. That is why we don't allow any gossip to get by. You listen and you become confused. You start asking childish questions. Therefore, do we possess these ingredients for a successful revolution? That is focus. Being focused. Looking at the end game. The end. Look, it doesn't matter the difficulty. You are following, watching the end, the post, the finishing point. That is what matters to you. It doesn't matter how the difficulty will come, discouragement, you say no. You focus. You become consistent. Without it, there wouldn't have been industrial revolution. The mindset of the people that time, they removed themselves from feudalism. Europe, they were feudalists before. That is why there was more war in Europe in the medieval period than even in Africa today. Sometimes I saw somebody, a commentator, saying, Africa, there is war everywhere. Even before Europe come, there we are fighting every how do you call it? Kingdom wars, tribal wars. I commented, hey, oh boy, it seems you are not a student of history. Go back and study. Europeans, they killed themselves more than Africa. Do you understand? Visigoths fought Iberians. They fought always. Let me tell you what happened. Their escape from killing themselves, continuous killing themselves, is, do you know what? This industrial revolution, this enlightenment is what stopped. That is civilization. It stopped them from killing themselves, and now, instead of killing themselves, now they channel their energy in discovering the world. That is what enlightenment can cause. It makes people, instead of chopping themselves, that is why, many times I say that our people, we should remove ourselves from primitivity. A primitive people, they are not polite. Every time they are jaga. That is what you find in Nigeria. And that is what Nigeria has turned us into. You see animals walking. You touch somebody, you want to slap you. Do you know who I am? No politeness, nothing. Everybody is it's a naked wire, everybody. And you say, what type of people are these? What type of people are these? They only take solace in religion. What Europeans try to remove themselves from, and they succeeded. That is what Africans, Nigerians are putting their heads more and more and being encouraged. Don't you think that there is something terribly wrong? That is what we are trying to change. Because without changing, you cannot have revolution. Without changing your mindset, it is impossible to continue what we are doing. Because you'll not be hardened. Any wind will blow you. You start asking questions. One type of question, childish question or the other. Something that when you look back, maybe 1 year ago, you wouldn't have, you would say you will not ask this type of question. Now this I'm confused though. Because of lack of consistency, lack of maturity, and in enlightenment. Once you are enlightened, you will focus. Do you understand? And revolution will be the end game. You know what we are saying, what we are preaching. If many people, if most people in Nigeria are enlightened, the job is done. All these politicians you see, who will, they will run away. People will rise up because they are enlightened. There will be revolution. Our leader try to encourage Nigerians. Let me say Nigerian youths, in order to continue in the NSAS protest, in the revolution they started. Encourage them. Please do not allow anything to stop you. But what happened? Because they were weak. What happened? After an imam said, now it will be okay. It will start from next month by 14th of February. It will start in the next 2 weeks by 11th March. I say, you know, when you start having appointment to fight, it's no more fight. It's another thing. Revolutions you don't have appointment for revolution. Anything can stir up revolution. Or in the mind, if the people's mind if they are enlightened, anything can stir up a revolution. If people's minds are enlightened. If people are enlightened, I'm telling you, they will just be watching one thing. Anything that can stir, because they will say, they will start asking questions. They will no more be following all these politicians in order to take money, 1,000 or 10,000 naira, or to take bag of rice. They will say, no, this is not what we shall live for our children. This is not what we shall live, what we should live for our future generations. We should do this thing once and for all. Our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wants everybody to be free. He wants every indigenous population, the Hausa, the Nupe, the Gwari, every people to be free. Look at what is happening everywhere. The killings everywhere, even in the north. The Fulani, they are killing other indigenous population. What you are seeing is they are, changing demography. The Fulani they brought in from every part of Africa, they are killing the indigenous people. In Zamfara, in Sokoto, in Bauchi, and be installing forcefully their own. The Fulanis, they are taking over villages. And the people in the high places, the Fulani, because the Nigerian government is in complete 100% control of the Fulani. Do you understand? They are in the top gear of Fulanizing via Islamization. When they say Islamization, these people, these Zamfara houses that are refugees now in Niger, all of them will be happy that, oh, after all, we are all Muslims. But today, they are refugees from their own land, from the same Fulani that they fought with. We want people to understand this so that there will be a successful revolution. It is not only about Biafra, no. For people to rise up from wherever you are, our leaders say it should be a spontaneous revolution everywhere. There should not be just one common revolution. It cannot take place in Nigeria because the politicians they hold everybody hostage with religion and ethnicity. Once you come out to talk you speak the reality. You speak the truth. The only thing that the politicians need, the Fulani Caliphate need, the only thing they need is to use religion. Who is talking? Oh, it's Nnamdi Kanu. Oh, what is his religion? They don't care. They want to block. They make sure they block the message right from start. Do you know how they do it? Oh, who is speaking? They say Nnamdi Kanu. From where? From Afari Beku in Omoahia. And Afari Beku in Abia State. He's so nyamri. He's an infidel. Do not listen to him. Oh, if you listen to him, you go to hellfire. Finish. That is blocked in their hearts. Finish. Do you understand me? Finish. Like the same way they also told Christians. I'm one of them that experience it. Don't let them ask questions. Do not ask questions. What some contradictions even in the Bible? They say if you are asking questions, they say, are you asking God? If you are asking questions, they say, okay, you are heretical. You are how do they call it? They can excommunicate you. They block your mind. Because if I talk only on Islam and leave others, it will be like it is the same thing. They block your mind one way or the other in order not to find out the truth. It happened in Europe. They use religion to block their growth, their human growth as a people, and they continue suffering until they were able to be enlightened. They say, look, we are human beings in control of this world. Do you understand? We are human beings that are in control of this world. God will not create us and also be in control. No. We are human beings. We are the people that should build. That is why you see people start building. People start manufacturing, discovering, creating things. Airplane, something that maybe 1,000 years back, if you tell somebody that there will be a chunk of metal and plastic and everything that will be flying on air, thousands of tons of metal flying on air, he will tell you that, oh, Ikunaru, how can you defy the nature of God? Do you understand? He will ask you, he will take everything to religion. How can? Because that is the only thing human beings knew that time. Only religion and looking for their fending for their stomach, direct stomach. Nothing more. Obedient to your ruler, who you refer is God sent. The lineage of the king and queen, they are God sent. So if you disobey them, you are disobeying God. That is what they used in holding humanity that time in Europe, until reasoning, sovereignty of reason was able to break through into people. And people rose up and said, no, we have been sleeping. And they revolutionized. There were revolutions. They killed all those people that were deceiving them. Both their clergymen, they pursued and killed many of them, slaughtered them. Those people that are making money out of their miserability, they pursued them and slaughtered many of them. And they became free. They became free thinkers. Now each person now can start thinking how to join this and join that, and what the result was industrial revolution. They started building loops, machines that can loop clothes, loop something that they used to do with hand before, cotton, turning it into thread, rope, spinning it, turning it into clothes in a large quantity, and life starts, being better. Discoveries everywhere. Steamships were being produced, and now the Europeans, they say, instead of we have gone to this extent, instead of us fighting ourselves, please let us, and killing ourselves, let us use this energy to discover the world, and maybe it will be good for us. Do you know that many of the expeditors, many people that European kings and queens sent outside, across the Atlantic, the Mediterranean, the Pacific, all these seas, many of them were criminals. Many of them were troublemakers in their land. That is why, in this struggle, everybody is important. Let me tell you. Sometimes our brother, Mazi, we come up on air and say, where are you people? Our armed robbers, our kidnappers, we need all of you. What he's saying is in order. Because these are the people that have had the mind. The Europeans use them. They sent many of their prisoners. Many of them that time even emptied their prison. Started putting their prisoners inside ships. Say, okay, go to the colonized places in Americas. Go there. Maybe you walk the same way. China now is really using their prisoners to walk all over the world. What is the need of keeping them in prison in China? What is the need? What are they getting? Instead, they release them, send them overseas. Say you work hard for your country. This is brain. But our African, Nigerian brains, they are not developed in this manner. It is really absurd. And they are still, it baffles me when you see a Nigerian man looking for equality. I saw a video where Africans were chained like animals inside flights to be deported from Dubai. I saw it. I said, all these politicians, they are not ashamed. They are not. They chain them like animals inside flights. And the person making the video say, "Make one watch you." Now all of us here, we Africans, Nigerians, Cameroonians, they are chained also. What thing we do? What you did is because you cannot develop. You are incapable of developing your own place. You are incapable of doing what Dubai did. Do you understand? Instead, you are looking for 1,000 naira to go and vote. They buy you with 1,000 or 10,000 naira, and you want to be referred to as an equal human being with somebody that can reject that money and say, "To hell with you." Even if he's hungry, he doesn't care. That is dignity. Enlightenment brought about a revolution in the land of the Europeans. Can you do it? Can you resist? Can you resist hunger and focus on what you are doing? So that tomorrow will be, people will, even if you are no more alive, people will enjoy your hard work of today. Do you know that many Africans are very, very selfish? You know that? Do you know that? Do you know why I say so? Because whatever they are doing, they don't care about their future generation. They say, as far as I am alive, I can, I beg, make a profit and eat everything now. Even if my unborn generation, if they suffer, no be my fault, let them hustle their own. That is complete selfishness. Do you understand? Complete selfishness. Therefore, we should understand that revolution, to change or to bring a new system or a new order, there must be a revolution. That is what our leaders have started. And you cannot sustain it without discipline and being focused. Look at how people are forgotten. People in Imo State, they are welcoming President Buhari. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you support it? It makes you look very cheap. First of all, they impose somebody. Fourth, they impose him to be somebody that didn't win nothing. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows. And they impose him instead of people to rise up. People rose up anyway. I won't deny that. People rose up in Imo State. But the people they're supposed to be fighting with, the politicians, the House of Assembly members, all of them shamelessly sold themselves and jumped ship immediately. You know, and these people, they know them, they know their houses. That is why, you know, revolution, once they start through the mind, it's not something, it cannot be quenched. Do you understand? We have different revolutions. We have a Cuban revolution in the 50s. We have Fidel Castro fought. At the early time, people were thinking that he's a joker. Do you understand me? How dare you take an arm to fight somebody being protected by America? Eating and dining with America. You understand what I mean? How dare you? We ask him, how dare you do that? But he did it. From 1953, he fought, I think, till 1958 to 59, when he he ran over Batistuta. He was the president of Cuba at that time. He ran him over. We should have this focus, and it will only come. It will only come through an enlightened mind. That is what I'm telling you. It will only come through enlightened mindset. Do you understand me? Without revolution, you cannot enter into the new order. It is impossible. That is why sometimes radicalism is allowed. Radicalism. As far as you are doing the right thing, you're on the right track. You know, many of our politicians, their language is now below abiding. How are you doing it? How are you going to get it? How are you going to get there? When every day you are seeing something, and because of your selfish interest, you don't want to come down and let the people tell the people the truth. You don't want it. People should abstain from welcoming the impostor. Whether it's Ishmael Funtua now that is an impostor or Buhari. Our people should be dignified, at least. Look at how Andioba was, moving around. He went to Abuja now. The Fulani, they know how to bloat you in the midst of your people, so that you become worshipped. They give him soldiers, military, police, civil defense, everything. He don't know that he is making sure that his people are being subdued. There should be no election in Anambra State. Put it in your mind. I think you had it. You had me well. There should be no election in Biafra land. There will be surprises. Trust me. IPOB, we are here. Our leader said we are going to wear these people out. We are going to wear them out. Do you know what it means by wearing them out? Friction. The way the Taliban wore out the Americans. You continue bringing money. You continue bringing money, you kill them, they organize. You think that you have technically defeated them. Okay, they wait. After one time, they hit you and you bleed. You start questioning and say, I beg, we want to go. You want your allies to remain there to fight. And they will be laughing at you that we are all the same. That is the way we are going to wear these people out. Oh, we have killed all ESN. Okay, no problem. We shall see. We are the people. We are everywhere. That is how this fight is. And that is how it should be. You make them bleed. We continue wearing them out so that, they will have no other choice than say, oh boy, we cannot continue this forever. I beg. That is how it is done. Therefore, I'm talking about revolution. Without revolution, we cannot be where we are today as humanity. I'm telling you. They had French Revolution. They have Cuba Revolution, Iranian Revolution. Do you understand? Where things change. Where people took on the new order, the new system. They pursued the old system in order to institute a new system that is favorable to them for their own advancement. Where are you today? Nigeria is going downhill. Nigeria is nowhere, no more. Only those with eager minds or with eager eyes will see it. For others, oh, they are doing their businesses, everything is going well. They make gains. Everything is moving. But one day, you fall victim either to bandits or to Nigerian police. All of them are the same. Terrorists. Do you understand? To terrorists. And you are gone, you are gone. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is illegally incarcerated today because he instituted a positive revolutionary mindset in many Nigerians today. That is why the Fulani Caliphate, they see him as a very big danger to the existence of that British business company called Nigeria. Let me tell you, hate him or love him, he is the source of enlightenment to most people in Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the reason why many people have the courage to speak. Do you understand what I'm saying? He is the reason why people can rise up at least to challenge the status quo through their speeches. It is high time for all of us to come to. I'm not talking about only Biafrans. Other indigenous people, the Middle Belters, the Nupe, the Gwari, other people, even in the north. It is high time for you to rise up to follow the footsteps of IPOB. Challenge the status quo. The Fulani, they are not your friends. What they are doing is subjugation, total Fulanization of everybody. And it's in a top gear. They use deception, which is allowed in the world politics. Right from time it's allowed. Deception is allowed. If we can deceive any people in order to get what we want, it's allowed. Do you understand me? So, we should know that without revolution, there will be no better tomorrow. We need to change the status quo. That is what our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stands for. And people that are talking about trial of our leader in Nigeria, that is supposed not even not to come into the context at all, because our leader is illegally abducted. Technically, he is still in Kenya. Let us know this. He shouldn't be tried. There should be a trial in a trial, according to Barrister Ejimako, which is truth. Because the issue of the rendition, this extraordinary rendition must be resolved. Nigeria committed a crime. Nigeria committed an international crime against even Nigerian law, against Kenyan law, and against British law. So where are they going to stand? Who is talking about a fair trial? Which kind of fair trial? Did he have any fair arrest? He was not arrested, rather kidnapped. So this is what we should understand, what we should know. In the time of Cuban Revolution, 1953, Fidel Castro started. They thought he was joking, he was playing. He was talking to the people. Because the first thing is to speak to the people. Let people understand you, what you want to do, what your agenda. That is talking, when you speak the truth, people must know. They will listen to you and they will know. That is why our leader, we are following him. Because he told us the reality, the truth. What we didn't think about before, he made us to start thinking about it. That is the only way we can achieve progress. By liberation. Otherwise, where are you going? Where are you heading to in Nigeria? It's a very big question. Where are you heading to? Are you going through Sharia law? Or are you going through people that are they are born to rule? Conquest is only their mindset. The only thing that will stop them is the balkanization of Nigeria. Nothing more. If you want to change constitution into 10 places, it doesn't make any sense. Because that constitution will, after all, even before 1966, Sardauna of Sokoto was still the supreme leader, the supreme chief of all religion in Nigeria, and traditional rulers in Nigeria also. It doesn't matter how you grow. You know, people were saying, oh, okay, had it been we continue, let me tell you, if you continue, had it been you continue in the regional system, no matter what, a time will come, because if they are not getting nothing, either they will quit, they will say we are no more Nigerians, and that's it. Or they will say, no, we need reshuffle, we must be getting something from the oil. It doesn't matter. So any person blaming even from 1966 till now, it's not, no. It's not only that. If had it been the region, no military coup, no Ifajun and all the others on military that stage, Kaduna and Zogo, staging military coup, before God and man, things will still turn like this. I'm telling you honestly. Because the Fulani Caliphate, they will not be watching. They will not be watching the others progressing, and they are not. There must be problems. And we will be heading to the same thing. Because they will always work with the British government in order to maintain their hold on Nigeria. So, either using any type of equation, Nigeria will still be British business, anyhow. So the only way is to make sure that it is being balkanized. This is where I'm going to stop. I will go to few minutes break, and I will come back and open my lines, please.
Buku say everything where they under the sun get time, even a time to remember. My good people of Biafra, the indigenous people of Biafra, under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leadership, don't bring out one day where them go use remember all the saboteurs, grand, great, mama, papa, pikin, known and unknown saboteurs for the whole of Biafra land and worldwide. They call this one Saboteurs Remembrance Day. The Saboteurs Remembrance Day go they happen for every 14th September with sit at home to delinquent it. All the saboteurs will bring Operation Python Dance 1 and 2 and his cousin Eweke with the salute to well, the likes of devil. Mahi, the Professor Biozo on Handianezeze, Okizi Bazo, Supreme Court appointed Administrator of Imo State, Adaka Hopeless Ozadema, Willie Biano, Edwin Clark, Asari Mujahid Dokubo, Ifanyu Guane, Little hit Hitler, Nelson Wike, Ndiez and DPG, youth leaders, politicians, legis, nechetram, will join hands, proscribe their own children, point hand, carry them picking, hand over to messengers of death, with them kill for them own, their own children, like a mosquito, while the blood of their own children, they flow from Biafra land like Hurricane Katrina. We thank Una well, Unandewo, Una well done, 14 September 2021. The day where our fathers, leaders, and elders ordered the enemy to kill their own children, to the extent that the sun ceases to shine and the moon and star refuse to appear in the sky. No forget say yesterday, pass a stranger after the other one. Now the other one go follow. Tuesday, 14th of September 2021, Saboteurs Remembrance Day for the whole of Biafra land, and on 15th to 16th go be Atonement Day. just to sit at home. Sit at home. Sabo is done too much. The wounds and scars are still fresh and bleeding uncontrollably. We will not forgive. Neither will we forget. September 14th. September 14th, 2021. A day to remember. This message, they come from the people who own the land, the indigenous people of Biafra, under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu leadership. Remember, no retreat, no surrender until Kokoroko. No forget, say Judas will sabotage him master, you know, eat the money. Now so it go there for all these people. We be sabo, the one where we sabi, the one where we no sabi, different kind of sabo for everywhere, for Facebook, for Instagram, for internet, for church, for everywhere. No problem, we go remember una. And today we dey remember una well well.
Everything's scatters.
Ụwa atụọkwala m ụjọ. Ọkwa ebe ihe m ji na-ajụ ajụjụ a maka na ama m na onye ajụjụ anaghị efu ụzọ. Onye jiri kanta kpala oge nwaanyị ala o mefuola ego ya. Onye rere nwanne ya ree nwanne ya n'ihi ego, ọ bụ ihe ọma? Onye dibịa nyere ndị mba ọzọ aka ha emerụọ ihe na-eche mba, o kwesịrị ịza odogwu ka ọ bụ ume mere mba? Pusi na-egburu onye nwenye oke, ọ bụ ezigbo pusi ka o kwesịrị ịnọ n'ụlọ nwaanyị tiri mkpu ọgụ egbuo di ya? Ọkwa chọtara n'ihe ọ dị ịchọ. Onye jiri aka ya kpọọ nwa ya onye oshi were ya nyefee ọha obodo ka ha gbuo, ọkwa anyị ga-akụrụ ya aka kụsiere ya aka ike. Onye gbukwanụrụ dibịa na-agwọrọ ya ọgwụ, oche na ndị na-eme ya nsị agwụla. Ha echefuo n'ọba na-egbu achara, achara na-eto. Anyị bụkwa na achara, anyị na-etokwa. Ọkwa nkụ nọ na mba na-eghere mba nri. M na-ajụ ajụjụ ọzọ sị, gịnị mekwana nkụ nọ na mba ka anyị anaghị eghere anyị nri? Ọ bụ dị na nkụ a dị mmiri, okenye nọ n'ụlọ, ewu amụọ n'ogboro, ala arụọ, ọ bụ ezi okenye? Nna na-eji ọbara ụmụ ya na-agbazu ahịa, na-enwogharị isi, na-adị ndụ, na-eli nwa ya, ọ bụ ezigbo nna? Amakwa m ihe m ji na-ajụ ajụjụ a niile n'ihi na ọnụ aka ntị abụọ abụghị na amaghị ama, ma aka ntị a na-akụ anyị akarịala abụọ. Nke abụkwa by mistake o. Ha echefuo n'ọba agadi nwaanyị dada nda na-abụ agụ ihe bụ na abụ n'ọnụ. Anyị onwe anyị abịakwalanụ gụọ ihe ha bụ na abụ n'ọnụ, mara ihe nọ n'ime ya. Ugbu a anyị apụtala ka anyị tọsasị ihe ahụ nọ n'ime ngwugwu ahụ. Ya mere abalị 14 nke ọnwa Septemba 2021, abalị 14 nke ọnwa Septemba bụ Tuesday 2021, ka anyị onwe anyị bụ ndị nwe obodo Biafra, bụ indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB na mkpirimkpi n'okpuru ezi onye ndu anyị na nwa afọ na nwaanyị anyị ma ama bụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wepụtara ka ọ bụrụ ụbọchị anyị kpọrọ Sabotage Remembrance Day gbaa gburugburu n'ala Biafra. Nke a bụ ncheta nke ndị osusu imi na ndị agalaba gbachiri ụzọ ha, ndị agamevu ha, ndị ha gafee ihe efuo, ndị ha gafee mkpa nwa ha nwụọ, bụ ndị na-ewere ọbara ụmụ ha na-eji agbazu ahịa n'obodo ndị ọzọ, na-ewerekwa ọbara ụmụ ha na-achụrụ ndị ọzọ aja, na-aghasasị ihe niile ụmụ ha na-eme. Ndị ahịa rọd, ndị ọkwọm n'azụ, ụkwụ m na-eru ala, ndị kirikiri ọchị abụghị ụtọ, ndị efulefu, ndị ọbara ogwu na-abaghị ọkpụkpụ, ndị pụọ n'ụzọ bakwa na aba ndị na-enweghị ihe ha ga-eme, ndị soro mmadụ ha egbuo mmụọ, sorokwana mmụọ gị ifu ụzọ, ndị mere ihe ebe ejiri bee nwee, ndị rere ụmụ ha dịka Josef ụmụnne ya rere ya. Anyị aghaghị ichetakwana n'ụbọchị a ndị aba agamebu ga-aga n'ogwu ha, ndị si kọma jishi nkụgwụ kọma unu ga-enwere onwe anyị. Ọka mmadụ unu niile kpurula mere ndị dịka devil marụmahie adaka hopeless ụzọ dị mma ụzọ adịghị mma, the Supreme Court appointed administrator nọ n'Imo steeti Okezi Ikpeazụ, Wili Obianọ, Ifeanyi Ugwuanyi, Leto Hitler, Wike, nna ya Nwodo, Obi ọzọ, ndị clergy, ndị bishọp, politicians niile nọ n'ala Biafra, president general, ndị eze na ndị ọsịkwa na ọsịghị na ụmụ nchọ sabụ ha dị iche iche, ndị pụtara ihe na ndị na-apụtaghị ihe, ndị na-atụ aka, ndị na-eme ka eburu ụmụ ha na-ehe ego ha emechi ọnụ. Ọ bụ ha ka anyị na-echeta n'abalị 14 nke ọnwa Septemba anyị nọ n'ime ya, n'ihi na ọ na-abụ agụrụ mbụ gụọ abụ aga igbu egbukọrọkpụ. Abalị 14 nke ọnwa Septemba 2021, onye apụtala ezi. Ndị nwe obodo bụ IPOB edeclare ya le sit at home, ebe abalị 15 ruo n'abalị 16 ga-abụ atonement day. Ị na-anụ ihe anyị na-ekwu? Onye ọbụla maara ihe dọrọ aka na ntị. Osisi hara ọnụ adịghị akụgbu mmadụ. Unu echefula, anyị agaghị echefu, anyị agaghị echezọkwa, anyị agaghị agbaghara. Ụkwụ na-aga wamwam, anya na-ele zamzam n'ahụ ya. Ọ bụ ụmụ Biafra n'okpuru onye ndu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, dike dị ọra mma n'ala Biafra, wetara unu ozi ya.
Welcome back. This is Radio Biafra House of Service coming to you through Radio Biafra London Today is the 5th day of September 2021, being Sunday. Our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and I remain Mazi Jonathan Chinedu from Olu province of Biafra land. Our lines are now open. Our direct line is +1 213 328 6224. I repeat, +1 213 328 6224. Our WhatsApp and Signal line is +61 405 142 547. I repeat, +61 405 142 547. I am also using this opportunity to appeal to the traditional rulers in Imo State to shun hope or the mass Greek gifts of bringing the impostor in our land. Clergymen, everybody, all and sundry in Imo State, please boycott anything on the 9th of September. Do not come. This is what we are talking. Do not make yourself available for our enemies to use. I have a caller on WhatsApp, but please hold on. Caller on direct line, can you hear me?
Thank you, Mazi. May Chukwu bless you, my brother, for what you are doing for Biafra.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, sir. My name is Mazi, and I'm reporting right now from Aba. For a long time now, Biafrans, sir.
Go on.
Biafrans, I thank, sir.
I say go on.
Thank you very much, sir. As it is now, my brother, Jonathan Chinedu, I pray that Chukwu Kadama will continually strengthen you for what you are doing for Biafrans. It is not easy, but by the grace of Chukwu Kadama, we are getting there. We must be there. My name is Mazi Nnamdi, and I hail from Naro Nates in Enugu province, but I'm in Abana reporting, talking to Biafrans right now. As it is today, each and every one of us, our eyes must be open, our senses must be alive, our common consciousness should be there is a form of revoluted. Let it be resumed. Let it be recreated. Let us be recreated spiritually to see what is about to happen, because many of our brothers is being killed. Many of our sisters is dead because what these our enemy are doing, are planning against us. If they succeed, it means we are no longer going to be a human being. We are going to be wiped away. We are, as I can see it, their plans, everybody, every of our enemies need money more than human beings. They need money more than our life. They need money more than this land that they have given to our ancestors. That is the problem we are seeing. Without knowing that they are saving their generators, their generation to come, to enemy. They are saving the generation to enemy by collecting money and killing our brothers and sisters illegally, supporting enemies to come inside their house and they kill your own child, kill your own brother. I thank people for this advert concerning Sabotage Day and our Atonement Day. I thank Chukwu for what he is doing with Biafrans today. That despite whatever that has happened, they kidnap our leader, but the movement continues. Our leader, my prayer for him is that Okike, the creator of heaven and earth, will never allow him to see shame. But all those, both home and abroad, that so contributed an idea or discussion, contributed money in any form, in any way, in any level, for the kidnapping of our leader, all of them will face shame.
Of course.
Their generation can never be restored from the shame they are going to face. Their generation can never regain themselves from the punishment they are going to receive for selling their own leader. Someone that is working for their own generation, working for them personally, they decided to sell him because of coins and the paper. Because of that, we never stop punishing them. And whatever they lay their hand upon, cannibalistic prosperity. That is my prayer.
Thank you very much.
Anywhere they are, both men and women, all of them must be punished for what they are doing. And they look, there is something wrong in Biafra land now, at Owaza, in Niger State. There is a place called Owaza, and there is oil boom there. Fulanis have captured there. There is one Mohammed, and the one that is called Obasanjo. With the two other guys, they are the ones that use a helicopter to bomb other local refineries they have at Owaza. Retain their own, they retain all their own. And the people that are supporting them are Fulani, destroying the business of our brothers. They are shifting almost 10 tankers in every week. One class. For our own, they bomb it. Kill our sisters and brothers in that same place at Owaza. Nobody talk about it. Our politicians did not talk about it. But up to now, they are doing that business at Owaza there. Obasanjo, and they know as they are. I'm giving this information to Biafrans because these are our enemies in Biafra land. They have beaten more than they can chew. They have done more evil to us more than good. They have done many evil to us. The life they are damaging at Owaza. Now, let everyone be alive and go and check the information I'm dropping now. Thank you very much.
Thank
and
you.
I pray that Chukwu Kadama will continue to keep our leader as he keeps working for the. That is
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
Come and suffer for us, and they pray for us. Biafra at the end, Biafra must be restored. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, man.
Remain blessed. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I can hear you, Mazi, Jonathan.
Welcome
Mazi, bless you.
You
bless
too.
Every Biafran anywhere you are. Bless our able Nnamdi Kanu, wherever he may be. No matter the condition, they subdue him to make him to give out, to betray, to back down, to make him to complete his mission. That is why I don't like when people compare him to Moses. He will be alive. Biafra, he will protect and guide him. At last, victory will be his and ours. Biafra must be restored here, you see. Maz, you know, your topic this evening, our people, you know, sometimes, like I have some people talking about Britain, talk about them, they our problem, they follow, help to destroy us. But I heard about you talking about things, the area and the way they civilize and make industrial revolution and other things to challenge even this church and other things. They are the first Protestants, this you know, against Rome. But then we are not. It was not because the Roman Empire fall. Roman Empire fall because of what the Bavarians did, but people don't talk about it. So, we need to develop what they call a tough skin before we survive. Thank Chukwu Okike Nnamdi Kanu and what he stands for, that make every one of us, when we have the void, the Son of Man, that's why we are here today. I bring most of you guys. You are talking about the conquest of Roman Empire and Britain. I think it was, you know, in 286 AD. That was when they had the first Britain, when Britain broke away from Roman control and set up their own independent empire, which lasted to almost decades. You know, when people people wanted to condemn us, to try to crucify what we are doing. But when we tell them some of things, they will be shocked. But we know what we are doing because we think that IPOB members are morons. We are not. We know what we are doing. At last round, why did I go to Russia then? Mazi, I learned something there too. You know, sometimes our people think God. Who is God? He is God. He created us in his own image. Give us hand, give us leg, give us upstairs. We are born engineers. Anything we need to subdue, to take over our enemies, we can do it. We know our history. Mazi, do you know that these Igbo people you hear have ruled the world before? Up to China. The last emperor in China, it was Mao that took it out of history. Emperor E in 1952. That was when they took it out of the history. So all these things they are doing, and Fulani doing all this giri with AK-47, it's just we are just watching. Mazi full program last time. We read the Declaration of Independence of the United States of America. This America in here now was also crying like us. The world abandoned them. So we need to step up and take up things in our place. Mazi, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you.
Those that offend Biafrans, say sorry, I come with us so we can mark these monsters down.
Thank you.
Sign off from here.
Oh, hey, Biafra. Thank you. Caller on direct line. Can you hear me? Welcome to the program.
Yes, Mazi Jonathan, can you hear me, sir?
Welcome to the program. Is our radio now speaking in Aba?
Yes, Mazi, this guy just pushed about 5 minutes ago now. But on the Mazi Jonathan.
It's okay. It will be the minor of this thing. It will come back. Go on. Call on WhatsApp, okay. Please hold on. I'll come to you. Go on, Mazi, on direct line. The Korage.
Jonathan. Now what was done line put up to the dead and out. I want to hear the more to acquire who does see to rotate with that. That's not the kind of men and their own Jonathan. Jonathan, I said, how time is it? They're protected over the world. When I say the kind of sense where we get, we will be Biafran on this planet Earth. The only land where to go to Canada, our Papa, that God, where religion, those where carry Muhammad, those where carry Jesus, all that God where they pray. Now we, Mazi Jonathan, now we bear his name for this world. And our Papa, that's a spoke Canada and take Biafra. Upon that, Kanu, that's not the Kanu, Mazi Jonathan, okay, told you, Mazi Jonathan, the platform. If the government was at danger, none of the Biafra. The 14 days from 50. The world in the hands of the worst terrorists this planet Earth. Nnamdi Jonathan. I know about the Kalekaka. Protecting my life. I know 1967. Nothing is going to go whatever it is. Jonathan, look what the heck. I don't Fulani, Prophet Mazi, Fulani President, Fulani carry to bring the question. American government keep quiet, the United Nations keep quiet. They can have only that. Tell the teacher the same. Tell the Chukwu Kabema to take a favor. Exodus chapter 4. Exodus chapter 4. From verse 1 to end. Master teacher the same. All of them. Atukara, open chicken and then the broad ice of that. No, it's not. University start there. Every First Chronicles, chapter 1, from verse 1 to end. We know our ancestors. Any each plus we come up for our power, every letter of that fella. First Samuel chapter 14, Biafra told about the book. Ono ga quiet. Oh no, it can't believe it. They can put it for you. Oh no, I'll get some coming. But I can't stop it. To go together to come down to like that. Oh, pop him. Pop to the you know, if you not pick our little for the test for the head, I don't tell on the I got when I tell I want to have what is that? Therefore, I said, then I'm going to go and die. But the death was I was saying that. Let's say that it's just a talk. That's what I to go. You do that for the when I mentioned the have you. Not now,
oh, hey, Biafran, there we. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yes, Mazi Jonathan, good afternoon.
Welcome to
from
the program.
Here. Yes, my name is Sefai. I'm calling from my location. As I thank God for a wonderful opportunity for this new month of September. I thank God for giving us every enablement for us to follow Him and do what He directs us to do. Thank Him for the life of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No matter he is in the dungeon of the enemy, but Chukwukikabiama will surely see him through. He will be free. He must be free. He must be free in the name of Chukwukikabiama. Mazi, I don't have much to say. What I'm saying is this. I read on social media. I saw on social media. Then I went to Google, saw where this man, Ngige, said that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out from this, that we will spit on his grave or he die instantly. And I'm assuring him that he must die instantly. He must die instantly. That is what Ngige said. He said this thing on the 24th of this last month, August 24th. That's when he said it. Then another person is this guy, Chris Oba. Is it Christian or Christopher or whatever he call his name, Oba, telling the IPOBians to resign from IPOB to join this APC, to join the APC to move their country forward. You see that if they don't join APC, they must this APC must rule, take over Anambra State. That's what Andy Oba said, and I was just laughing at him. All these people making all this threat or whatever they said. Another thing Chori suggestible, because if it is possible, no election in Anambra State.
It will not hold.
There is a way. Yes, if there is a way, we can make a jingle. Just the one that you played a few minutes ago about sit at home or Saboteurs Day. If a way there's a jingle for that election, let use it to send signal to them that Anambra State election must not hold. Let them get signal from there that IPOB, the indigenous people, are aware and we are alert, waiting for them. That's what I want to say, Mazi.
Thank you very much. Thank you. There will be no election in Anambra. Trust IPOB. There will be a surprise. Thank you very much. I have a caller on direct line. Caller on WhatsApp, please hold on. Let me pick this caller on direct line. This call on direct line. Caller on direct line, welcome to the program.
Yeah, Mazi, Abalioma.
Yeah, Ndewo.
Mazi, Abalioma. My name is Remain Chika from Obingwaba, but I call from the Republic of Cotonou, the president. Mazi, I said, making sure keep you alive for us. For the work we do for your motherland is not easy. And Hamadike, one of Biafra land, the only man who disappeared in Africa and reappeared in Israel. And today, he's still holding the bull by his horn. It's not easy. No matter whatever the enemy is doing, we shall defeat them. By the grace of God,
you say?
Not easy. Mazi, your submission on this night is very powerful. I must comment on that. You said about revolution and resetting mindset and fighting for revolution. You know, in Nigeria, in that zoo where we there, Mazi, let me tell you the truth. You see, for that zoo where we there, if we talk about politicians, Fulani politicians, and our Biafran politicians and other politicians in Nigeria, Mazi, we no go forget to talk about religion. Mazi, I tell you the truth. Religion, they contribute more than 60%, waiting for everybody down for that zoo, even in Africa, Black African race, mostly West Africa. I tell you the truth. We go to talk the truth. Mazi, waiting the word of God where they talk about. Now this is the way they tell us. Word of God. Now this is the way they tell us for this religion. I'm the word of God. That is why if you watch it. The same thing where Hamadike, because in the Son of God, that is why everybody hates him, because in the tell us the truth. As long as in the truth human being, everybody go hate him. As it is so, people will hate you now because they say they hate the truth. And that truth now the word no more here. And now make you man of God or what you make directly. Nobody say they say. You see, for that zoo, most of those politicians will see so. Then they work with some so-called religious leaders waiting for that zoo. I tell you the truth. And most of those people where they consider them that is Jew and that is that, and no one knows. If you go for their catastrophic grant, then they control more than 1,000 members, and they get branches all over the zoo. Now, what then they pay their zoo members where they come for that, come they sow seed and they type an offering. Now, to pray for one Nigeria, make God make their country be great, to pray to remain in that the same quagmire. Where they say a set of people they kill in order to conquer, to dominate, to turn others to slaves, to take up people's land and place themselves as indigenous of that particular place. But these people, don't forget, say, for inside that word of God, history where God tell us, say, now for that word of Bible, now the same cattle, 9 separate Father Abraham and lost him for that Bible, for Genesis, he did here. Because of a cattle, now they made them separate. And that time they never begin fight to, because of that they begin misunderstanding the approach. But now, for our land now, these cattle don't from their own territory north to enter another person's territory. The people where they lead them, the henchmen begin to kill other people's land, to claim the ownership of the land, to place their people there to live. But so the so-called that the GO where they for that zoo, they tell their people all these things, say, see, this country don't divide who, and may we pray, may God help so that this country go divide, so that life will be saved. But when they thought that one, then they lie, they tell their members, say, may them pray that God go from heaven, come feast in Nigeria, go there find Gidiba. You see, say, na lie within the lie. Because that's true, they had to talk about. That is why they know be watching it. Because what you make watching it, to stand by the truth. they carry religion for head, rather to fight for right government that will establish a better life for them tomorrow. They not get the mindset. Their mindset is to carry religion for head, and that religion will they carry for head. Then make that country not go feel fight for salvation. But thank God, my leader has bring us another ideology to make us reason like human being. That is today we cannot reason like human being.
Thank you.
Everything we know be done by God. God don't give us brain, give us eyes to see danger. Now we can act and great like others are greating.
Thank you,
the same way the Europeans fight, and today they are creating creativity all over the whole world. In Africa, we, the Biafrans, we will change the narrative. Mazi, I'm signing off from here.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. From the Republic, Mazi. Good night.
There we go. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi, I can hear you.
Welcome to the program. Please call on Signal. I will come to you. Call on Signal. Go on, Mazi. Call on Skype. On WhatsApp. Go on.
Mazi Sharon, sir.
There we go.
Please, there is something that is disturbing me that I want to report to you, so that if there is anything we can do about it. I go.
Is it something that needs to be spoken in the public, or is it private?
Yes.
Yes, is it private or public? I don't know.
Public.
Go on. The microphone is yours. Go on, please.
Okay. I stay in Oka, but I go to my in-law house at Onitsha today. And he was telling me that on Friday evening, the ring bell, because that my in-law stays for Iwek by more devil.
You don't need to mention where he stays. Mazi, please, wait. You know, there is mistake we are making. Okay. You get information, you want to expose the source of your information. It's ridiculous, you know. Sometimes it's ridiculous. Go on, say what you're saying.
Okay. So that he told me that the long bell on the market on Friday, there will be no market on this coming Friday and Saturday. Then they now ask why. They say when they are asking the person that ringing the bell, the person they say they don't know what IPOB say they are doing. So that thing comes surprise all of them. So when I come to his house today, he's not telling me this. Now the thing can't remember me what my wife told me last 2 weeks Friday, that before this last Monday, on Friday last 2 weeks, before the Monday of this Monday now, that there is one man they normally used to do announcement in Oka. They use that man. They told man to now say on Monday there will be no market on Monday. There is sit at home on Monday. So to me, what I'm guessing is
they
that
say tomorrow. Let us wait before you come to what you are guessing. Let us get the message clear. Are you saying that they say that there will be no market on Friday? Is that what you are saying? Friday
and Saturday, yes. Friday and Saturday.
Next week.
This coming Friday and Saturday.
Okay.
So
all these are IPOB never issued any sit at home. Only on 14th of September.
I know that. There is something I want to do. I want to say. My mind is telling me is that politicians now using chairman of market to put confusion. So when people will get angry, say every time sit at home. When IPOB will now put sit at home, people will no longer obey.
Yes, you are right. You are right in your case.
People is no longer obeying sit at home. So we need to do something about this. This thing is disturbing.
Mazi, it's the only thing we have to do, because the only way, you know why people are confused. I've been saying this. People don't listen to Radio Biafra. This is where you go. You are not confused because you are listening, aren't you? That is the only reason. You know, people have outgrown listening to Radio Biafra. They don't listen. They only listen to gossip. Na kenke kuruta asekwa gene ashe only, and they'll become confused. They become victims. That is the thing. We are making sure that our radio relay stations are working in all Biafra land so that people will be getting information. But even the ones that are working anywhere, there are people listening. Are you going to be calling people on phone from here, telling them one after the other? You know, it's impossible. Another thing is, people in IPOBs in diaspora should be talking to their people, calling them directly and be telling them. Because our people have strong head. They have a FM there, they will not listen. They will listen, they will be watching BB Niger. So that is the thing. What you are gazing is you made very nice analysis. That is, I mean, your guess is right. They want to use everybody now, even on Facebook. Sit at home. Governors, sit out. They want to rubbish this so that people will become confused. So that when IPOB gives order, they will not even know. They will be, this is their plan. This is their plan. But it will not work. We must continue talking to our people. Mazi, go on, please.
So, but when I asked that, my in-law say, why are you not listening to Radio Biafra? He said that their side, there is nothing like that. Say now, anytime when you get credit for phone, you go buy data, listing free. That they don't get radio that side. So I don't know what I go tell him again, but I tell him say that's na lie. This thing what I told you now, exactly how I explain it to him. Say this is their plan, but I know that God will not allow them to succeed. That is final thing I drop to them. So that is why I call this night.
Thank you very much. We continue hammering to our people, and any person that has the opportunity, you explain to them. Even our people in the diaspora, you call them, you call your people, and explain to them what they have now. They are now trying another strategy of causing confusion everywhere with this sit at home. That is the thing. You know, with their paid agents everywhere on Facebook. That is what they are doing, honestly. But you know, you know, when it is hot like this, as if things are, but after everything we could down, IPOB we continue. That is who we are. Thank you very much.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Thanks, sir. Bye-bye.
Caller on signal, thank you for holding on. Please start by giving us your name and where you're calling from. Welcome to the program. Caller on signal.
My name... good evening, sir. My name is Chinedu. I'm calling from my location.
There, whoa.
I only want to assure you one thing. What they are doing, even if they want to fix it at home, even if they want to fix it at home 10 times or 20 times, we that are on the ground know what is happening. We cannot be confused with it. We can never be confused. Whatever they are doing is just
Mazi, are you listening? Are you talking or are you listening to your device? You go on after you revise back. Mazi, please go on. My goodness me. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yeah, I can hear you, sir.
Welcome to the program, please.
Good evening, sir.
There, we'll go on, please.
I'm calling from the Bamlabo Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom.
There, we'll welcome to the program.
So, yeah. So, let me use an Igbo language. So, Emma, the Bamlabo Zoological Republic of Nigeria, the Hamaku Efe Madness and go and kidnap our leader. They wear a madness uniform. They kidnap our leader. So we have to wear another madness, the one way pass that one where they wear and bring our leader out. Hello?
Mazi, go on. We are listening. Go on.
So, as only ihe nwata wele akelu akarabia ahụ ewotu so we don't IPOB, the indigenous people of Biafra, we are the owners of Biafra. It's not the politicians. I'm calling from Olu Profit, Olu Mali Kingdom. So we will take Biafra by force back.
Of course. There. Thank you. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp.
Yeah, Mazi. Good evening. I can hear you very well. My name is Kelechi.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you, Mazi. I'm calling you from the zoo. Mazi, to add a little bit in your program, there is something. Sometimes when I listen to your program and all that, there's something you do talk, and to me, I'll begin to wonder: does it mean that? Because most time we talk about the religion of Christianity we have in our land, it looks as if they are the reason why we are in the bondage or the way we are suffering what we are suffering today. Because I know that there are Christianity in Germany, there are Christianity in London and all that. But that did not stop them from fighting for the development of their country. And I believe that the same Bible we read here is what they are reading there. So sometimes when we complain too much about Christianity in our land, it's like we are pouring our anger to the wrong people. The wrong people, the people that is our problem. All of us know the people. The people are the politicians, the governors, the senators, the local government chairman, PG, Igwes, and some of them did not even have one escort. That if any day we make up our mind that we want to send these people out of our land, pastors, churches, even those who goes to sleep in the and we are channeling our anger to the wrong people.
Mazi, can I come in here? Can you hold on? Can I come in here, please?
Yes.
Thank God you're what's up and you're a pastor. Mazi, let me tell you one thing. We need to identify the source of our problems. You understand? And we know. Yes. We are not saying all pastors or all, or the Christianity in general. Let me tell you, you talked about Europeans and Christianity, isn't it? Do you know that the Europeans hijacked Christianity from the Jewish, and they use it for their own good? The Roman Empire used it to conquer. They changed things in it to their own advantage. This is what, had it been I used to give you example. Had it been we also hijack the religion to our advantage, it would have been better. Let me tell you, people that are making efforts, let me tell you, the Yoruba people. We say it as it is. The Yoruba people, the Yoruba pastors, they are making huge efforts in trying to organize a Christianity of their own way that suits them. Exactly. That is why they are, that is why you see the most
mega
pastors in Nigeria, they are mostly Yorubas. I love that. It doesn't matter. You can take anything and turn it into your advantage. But our own people, what we focus on is only money, 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 and not even money for tomorrow, but for now. Now. You're a pastor. If you come to Biafra land, how many people are? Every family almost have pastors, and not that they can combine together. You know, you see, right. You know, the thing is that the character enters into every sphere of life, including that. Had it been we take Christianity, we use it to our own collective interest. Look at, you see, you can see a Jehovah's Witness in our land. He tell you that, look, he don't care. You tell him about Biafra. Entering the struggle to, he said, no, I don't care. I'm not interested in fighting for world government or world governance. That is in our land. Do you understand? You know, this is the reason why they were banned sometime in Russia. I don't know whether the ban is still there.
They're still banned. The ban is still there.
Okay,
still there
because these people, system is superior to religion. Do you understand that? Yes. So we are not against religion per se. They turned us Yoruba. They, whether they are Muslim, they are Christian, they are anything, but they never forget their own culture. How many Yoruba land you go, you see pastors start cutting trees, saying in the name of Jesus, oh yeah, come, this tree that have been there for hundreds of years or tens of years will become a source of a problem for everybody. Oh yeah, cut it. It's only in our land all these things are taking place. That is why we are shouting all the time. If we can use it to our own collective advantage, it will be. We will even encourage it more. But it is bringing divisions, and pastors are cashing in because they believe that, many of them believe that, look, if you open the eyes of people, if you tell the people the truth, now they will have nothing again to gain. Do you see where it is different from? You know, let me tell you, let me finish, please. Do you know that in all those places you call in London, in England, they use Christianity not mostly as individual thing. It's a cooperative, collective thing. It's a community thing. Even if it is, the church is being owned by some, now they will make it become community something. They don't use it to dupe people. And today you go to all these places, you see that Christianity have dwindled. People, only old men and women, when people want to die, they will just start going to church. Because they see that they have removed their mind from this. They see that we are human beings. We're supposed to be productive. In Nigeria, they don't invest on human resources. That is why they are encouraging everybody. Oh, pray to Allah. Pray to God. Pray to Jesus. He will solve your problem. Which is lie from the pit of hell. We need to cut this thing right from the source. That is what we are doing. So that people should not misunderstand. People should know that without you believing or going to church, you can still progress and be advanced as human beings. Because this world is for us human beings. We don't need too much the help of spirit to come and give us electricity. We don't need them to come and help us to build the roads. You understand? That is why we are always doing what we are doing. There we go on, please.
Yeah, Mazi, okay. Now to round up here, you see, what you are saying is true. But the point I'm making is this: the reason why you see, listen now, Nigeria, all of a sudden there is company, there is job where people are working. You will see all of this thing, Mazi, will drastically, in fact, it will disappear overnight. Because a few months ago, one of my members got a visa to go to Dubai. He came for testimony. After giving testimony, I laughed. I said, somebody is a Christian, he's praying, fasting. At the end of the day, he got visa to go to a Muslim country. He's coming for a testimony. You will see those things. Why is it like that? Because there is no job here. The things are
Mazi, why is there no job? Everything is a cobweb.
Why is there no job?
Why is no job?
Let me add.
Tell me, why is there no job?
Why there is no job is because the government, the people who put in government are supposed to provide in enable ground for those who want to make build companies or factories. They are not doing it.
Okay, no,
As
I
if you
don't.
go
I
to our
don't.
life, we
That
don't
yes,
have
you are
no-
right in one way, but let me tell you one thing. What we are missing. You say the people we put in government. This, if people are enlightened, if people are not following, that's where we always come back to religion. Because you go to church, they will tell you, oh, respect your ruler, say it's God that put them there, so don't this and that. Now that thing will blind the eyes of the people. Why people are not working? Why there are no factories in this? The people that are there, they go there and do anyhow. And because of the orientation the population have, they allow them to be there. If by the end of the day, the people rise up and say, to hell with this Christian or Christianity or Islam that they say we should not kill, they will go and bring down, no matter what it takes, they will go and chop off the heads of those politicians. Others will enter there and we do the right thing. But because of all these things, everybody is praying, your miracle will come. Now your miracle is you go to senator's house and the gate man open the door for you. It's a miracle. Now with you.
Our problem will be over. And any day we to pursue them, all of us, we will just declare one day and send them out. I know they have army and police, but the people, let me know, 5 of Igbo land out there and say, today we die here. They will leave us and they will be. But in as much as we are talking and we have refused to take action towards these people, and they are still moving with convoy, receiving allocation from Abuja, in the estate, few people another 50 years, not get, but enough is enough, and we are ready to die. That day we will be free. But in as much as we are ready to die, Mazi, we go nowhere.
Big news now. He is no more representing you. He will be called now the Senator of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Just look at what happened in Ekwemado's case. We are in a quagmire. The only thing is to get out from that quagmire. We have many forces that are disallowing, that are holding our people back, and religion is one of them. We should not deny from it. We should not shy away from it. Many of all these pastors and clergymen, they are eating and dining with politicians. If you open church and you have a senator as a member, Ibugo knows you now. I used to hear people saying it. Ibugo Nkewozu. The person will talk against the government. Anything he is talking to his followers, he will say, pray for these people, pray for our politicians. Caller on direct line, welcome to the program. Can you hear me?
I hear you.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you so much. I'm living your friends, living the lovers of freedom. My beloved father, I greet wherever you are. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Sir, I just want to talk to you. I was hearing you repeatedly saying there will not be any election in Biafra land. The insinuation I'm trying to raise here is this. Do you know that a few days ago, I engaged a mother in one of the, remote markets somewhere in Abaze while I traveled to Nimba. So she was just telling me, she said, what are you talking? You're talking as if you are not living in this country, this Biafra land with us. Yeah, how? I don't understand. Now, why would you say that if she will leave her shop and go and queue and vote for people? Say, okay, do you listen to her radio? Say, our radio is not understood her. The one she have listened to, far back, have given her the orientation that she's not going to come out on that day to vote for any idiot. So why I'm saying this is that for us, disturbing ourselves, wasting money to make advertisements, except a fool that will come out and say he's going to vote for anybody. But the only thing is that I love what he said. He said that neither we are going to earn small fee for them that day. That they will see a little thing that we're going to show them that day. And them know too, because I know that day they will bring out those their talks, those their Fulani herdsmen, dress them well, and bring them to come and queue and vote for them. That day they will tell us who owns Biafra land. That day they will tell us who owns those particular section of Biafra land. Because all the guys I wonder, they feel we are talking too much. Until that day, let them come to Anambra State and hold the election. So I don't want to say much, but I just want everybody to know that the fact of saying it, these people have it in the tablet of their heart. There will never be election in this land again. There are multiple. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. We must continue. Caller on WhatsApp, welcome to the program. Mazi, can you hear me?
Yes, Mazi Jonathan, I can hear you.
Welcome to the program.
Mazi, can I do it again? My name is Mazi Chukukadiba Kori, and I'm calling you from another king. Mazi, this religion of a thing always about our brother that finished talking, the pastor, he was saying that he's a permanent. He mentioned Germany and Britain. I'm here in Britain. Do you know that here is a taboo? It's a taboo for any reverend father, reverend priest to comment about anything election in this country. I know, where we are. No pastor have the right. No, even of these Nigerian pastors that are here, they don't talk about election here. And they are in industrial area. That is where they have the rent a warehouse and kids church. So our problem is not whether politicians will give us job or politicians not give us. Politicians don't create job. They don't supposed to create job. The way they're supposed to create job is what government of the country. One politician is not the government. There is a group
they
of
create
people
policies,
that
they
the
make policies
country.
that encourage job creation. That is it.
Yes, government is support, private companies to invest, to build. Do you know that our in eastern part of Nigeria that we cannot build factory that will employ, I don't know, is it up to 1,000 people? And our politicians are dancing.
Didn't build electric turbine something in Aba to supply everywhere. What happened to it? The Nigerian government they refused giving him. They made everything go down direct. They are the government. Guys, Mazi, go on, please.
Do you see that today is Sunday? I'm coming back from work now, my brother. I'm just coming back from work. Today is Sunday, while our people are there in the church. believing that there is one spirit that will put money inside their pocket and their heart that will come into their phone. These people here, everybody is going to work. Some companies here today, Sunday, is their first day in a week. Today, Sunday. Instead, you will not come work on Sunday, don't come on Monday. Because today they start production that will stay from now till Wednesday. You understand me? Our people, one day I said it here, we blame God that, when you born a child, you train the child to university, graduate. And if that child wants to drink tea, you will say, my papa, where is the tea? They have not provided tea.
That is exactly what Nigerians are doing with this, their God madness, honestly.
God have created us and asked us to take charge of everything on this earth. And we continue disturbing God. Who tell you that just only going to church and kneel down and pray will give you, at the end of the month, your wages will enter your bank? That is becoming the worst foolish people in the world. And the way they go that their church and all what. Okay, Afghanistan, are they 100% Christian? Did they not defeat America that is a Christian and the Britain that is Christian and France? They defeat 3 huge countries and take over Afghanistan. And our people are waiting for this. The next thing I don't want to hear in Anambra is that there is a election. And I want DOS as they're coming up tomorrow. They must start on this. If we are getting weak, man, we are losing it completely. Mazi, thank you. May God bless you and continue what you're doing. Thank you.
And remain blessed too. Thank you very much. Thank you. There is a way we have taken religion to a very stupid level. The level the Europeans found themselves and they try to unshackle themselves from it. That is the level Nigerians are going. Just look at in our land. Everybody, every family, there is a pastor. I say, what madness? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? What madness? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? I say, what madness? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? I say, what madness? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening? Now, what is happening? What is happening? What is happening? there is a pastor. I say, what madness? What is happening? What is happening? What is happening?
Many of the roads in Abana, they say that the reason the work has been stopped so far, every part of Aba, is because of rainy season. I want him to answer this very question again. The very place now. Why are you chasing businessmen out from airline in this rainy season? And which routes will the contractor apply to build airline this rainy season? This question I want OKC to answer, because our people are very stupid. I have to use this very language. We are very, very stupid. I've seen some idiots following some people in Anambra State say they are doing campaign. They are doing campaign for election. Immediately the person comes in, all of us will start crying again. And they will start promising us another 4 years. This is what we have been doing even during our campaign.
Do you know what? Do you know that is what we are shouting here? That is the lack of dignity, lack of enlightenment. People are still primitive. They believe in what they can get. That 1 cup of rice they can get immediately is what they don't have the temerity, the audacity in order to reject evil, in order to come up. You can only have this thing, this type of mindset once you are enlightened. You have dignity. You understand? So this is what we are saying. Go on, Mazi, and round up.
Mazi, there is no this thing again. I don't know any other thing that we can do for our people to be enlightened. At least this very gospel has been preached for close to 10 years now. I don't know any other, because I'm very, very upset when I see some people following politicians up to this very hour of a day. I believe it is quite time for them to be doing their own things and see people staying on their own, looking at them like fools. But people are still following. This is where I'm going mad. I don't understand. At the end of the day, somebody will go say, okay, now, Buhari have said, the person that is representing Buhari in Nasoro have said that he cannot wait to see Andy Oba being the next governor of Anambra State. Just tell me, people in APC, people in ABGA, people in PDP, people in ABGA, can't you hear what the president is saying? That they are going to put Andy Oba, but you are still walking up and down saying PDP, ABGA, and whatsoever. Why the president have told you that the next person that is coming in is Andy Oba from the APC? When are we going to learn? When are we going to get this very mentality? That is my problem. Mazi, continue. May God bless you and may He protect our leader. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Caller on Signal, welcome to the program. Caller on Signal, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Welcome.
How are you doing, sir? Okay, my name is Samuel Okonkwo from Aguleri. What I want to say is that our people should know that our leader have already given us an outstanding order, and our leader cannot be in detention or whether in DSS dungeon or in zoo prison, and they tell us that the order has been boycotted. He gave us all it on Radio Biafra. We don't want to hear any excuse from anyone. The first order that was lifted was because the DOS gave the order, not our leader. But this one that our leader gave, we will hold him to his word, and he's not going to lift it from prison. It's not going to happen. Concerning election boycott, we did not say it's not election boycott, no election. We are not boycotting election. We will not allow election. There is a difference. And I want Biafrans to know that this is our only platform where we share information, authentic information. There is no other place. No matter how the person will sound nice, we should develop the mindset of if anyone feels that it's too important in this struggle, we'll jettison the person. Because all of you who are saying this person is good, what if the person disappoints you tomorrow? Will you abandon your struggle because of the person? The answer is no. I want all of us in this struggle to know that there is nobody more important than any other person. You are fighting for your own freedom, not for the freedom of that person you are hoping on. And all those people who are going about confusing people, telling people that someone has sold out. You cannot say that our leader has been renditioned to Nigeria. You will start blaming someone, telling us that this person sold our leader. Is that going to bring our leader out, or is he going to give us referendum? Because that is also sabotaging our leader's release. So I want anyone who is telling you that US did this, they sold our leader, that is lies, that is blackmail, that is false. It is untrue, it is not fact. I want everyone to only listen to DOS. Some people are rearing their ugly head now. They want to use this moment to achieve their selfish agenda. You must not give in. Don't believe that what the person says or how many people that are viewing them. Don't listen to what anyone What have you done with that idea? That you have not forgotten it, and every time now is for action. You blame the OS. Anything that happens, you can never praise the OS for the one they are doing. Anything they do, you only attribute it to someone talking, only talking. Talk is cheap. Talk is not what is going to give us Biafra. Our leader have taught us everything. We don't need any other teaching. If you love Biafra so much, come to Biafra land. That is why we are fighting this battle. We are not fighting it on social media anymore. We have created the awareness. If you think I'm lying, type Biafra on your Microsoft, you will see what happened. It's people's awareness that have made that. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, my brother. Caller, what's up? Welcome to the program. We are inching closer to the end of this, towards the end of this program. Welcome to the program. Caller, what's up? Can you hear me?
Thank you very much. May Elohim bless you, Mazi. My name is Chinedu. Yes, my dear brother, you see, when you are hitting this pastor of issue, just attacking you on Radio Biafra, you see, but hitting them, pastors, they are business. This is a business, and they are not even standing. My dear brother, if you see where a pastor and his assistant will be fighting on the road because of money, they pay for the Yahoo man, they give to them. Now, for them to share that money, you see them fighting. This pastor that never even preach a way of forward before you become a politician.
Mazi, let me come here also, please. We are not this into attacking. Maybe there is something. There is a way. I want us to understand this issue of religion. What I'm saying, and I continue saying it, even if we accept a foreign religion and use it to our advantage, it will be better. The Fulani, they were not born, their original ancestors, they were not Muslims. You understand? But they take this Islam, yes. Now they fashion it in a way to their advantage as a people, not as an individual. Do you understand what I mean? The Yorubas, they are working towards that, gradually building retreat centers, even building cities now, Oyedepo and all of them. You know, making people, building places whereby people will be coming for pilgrimages from all over, every part of the world. This is good. It's a good thing. It's in a good direction. What is our own people doing? Only individualism. Only using it, in order to fight each other. So what we are saying here, we are not attacking pastors per se, because we have many pastors. After all, Kelechi is a pastor. He is in the struggle. You understand? Yeah. Many of them. So anything we can in this world used to our advantage is allowed. But when we are now using it as against our collective interests, we don't need to keep quiet. That is what we are doing here. Go on, please.
Okay, sir. You see, we are not attacking, but I thought that we're coming to giving the congregation, tell them to pray for the poster, pray for the dirty country. This is a pastor that did not even mean well for his own people, because he's looking for his own pocket. So there are thousands and millions. They are deceiving people. And one thing I understand, as we are making this broadcast, we talk about Afghanistan and Japan. Do you remember last time we talked? The Prime Minister of Japan now resigned because of coronavirus issues. Such a thing cannot happen in Nigeria because nobody voted them in. They come there with rigging because before you become a senator that represent or governor, you have been merit something that you have already done. But if you check it, they are representing for senator, there is no way here. And this person now will coming out to deceive people for them to vote them. So we don't need, and this should, most of us in the struggle, we should not think that maybe we are small entity, we can. No, Taliban are attacking 75,000 to compare with the 300 with the NATO and the other Western world they defeat. Is because of what they followed their mind, one mind. So that is the only thing. And anybody that thinking that this government, Fulani government, will hand you over to the president in 2023, for you to begin to come and kill their people and tag them Boko Haram, it can never happen. Begin to wake up all these politicians, wake up and reform and know what to do, because no way these people will overrun you people. And when they overrun you people, start flying out. Now those people that are going to face the consequences, those that take 1,000 to go and vote you for that election. My people, wake up. No looking back, because these people did not mean anything for you. Keep it on, Jonathan. God bless you. All hail Biafra.
Almost hail Biafra. Thank you very much. Let me pick this caller on direct line. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? Welcome to the program. Caller on direct line, welcome to the program.
Hello.
Caller on WhatsApp, hold on, I'll come to you. Caller on direct line, can you hear me? No. Caller on WhatsApp, I think you're going to be the last caller. Welcome to the program. Can you hear me? Caller on WhatsApp. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? My goodness me. Caller on WhatsApp, can you hear me? No. You pick your caller on direct line. Welcome to the program. Caller on direct line. Caller on direct line, are you there? No. Caller on WhatsApp, are you there?
Yes, I'm there, sir.
Welcome to the program. Please go on. I think you're going to be the last caller. Go on.
I thank Chukwu Kabiyama that met today. Mazi, actually, Kubasara election in Anambra State. In this situation now, on one headache election again, nobody again. I swear to Almighty God,
There is no more election in this Biafra land again. There is no election. I want to talk about let them release our leader in the course of DSS custody. Let them release our leader, so our leader will be free. And Biafra, I know that very soon Biafra will be free. So no more election in this Biafra. So anybody that is talking rubbish, election 2023 election, Anambra election November, that is rubbish. No more election in this land. No more election until they release our no more election. So all we need is Biafra, and Biafra is our freedom. Biafra is our religion. Biafra is all we have now. So no more election now. I thank you for giving me the chance, the opportunity to speak to Biafra. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you very much. Let me pick this caller again. Caller, can you hear me? You come back.
Yes, I can hear you.
Welcome to the program. If you call, please be listening to your phone, not to your radio. Go on, please.
Good evening. I'm calling from Aba.
We'll go on. Welcome to the program. Is our radio, has it come back?
Yeah. I'm listening to our radio in Aba now.
Okay, go on. Thank you. Go on.
So what I want to say is this: the intimidation that police people and SARS people is giving us here in Aba is too much. It's too much, and the thing is that now we are sitting at home every Monday now. They have been saying this here that there's nothing like sitting at home again. That they have called it off. That the day we will sit at home is ordinarily the day that our leader have as in the next thing. So that is why I called now, for me to know whether we are still sitting at home or what, because we are confused here in Aba. There's no more sitting at home again. So that's why I called for me to know.
Listen, officially, the IPOB official stand is suspension of the sit at home every Monday is suspended. But we have our Saboteurs Day on the 14th. On the 14th of this month, there will be total lockdown on the 14th only. Apart from there, any other person that is sitting at home is doing it on his own. Do you understand? That is the position.
Okay.
Thank you very much. And as our radio is back now in Aba, I think you people will be listening or should be listening.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm always doing that. Thank you, Mazi.
Thank you. Remember.
People great time and bless for your good work for you are doing for us.
And you too. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Caller on WhatsApp, please. You have 2 minutes only. I shouldn't have taken you, but I'll just give you 2 minutes, please. 2 minutes. Welcome to the program. Caller on WhatsApp.
Okay, sir. My name is Mazi. I'm calling from my location. Mazi, there is little information which I want to pass to Biafra this evening. What I just received from one of my brother. And this one of my brother was a politician talk. So he just called me since the afternoon and told me that because he's a rugged guy and everybody knows him. So I don't want to call the politician that he was following.
Go on,
so
don't
for
mention, just bring out the information. You don't need to start telling us where you get it. Give us the information if you can.
So he just called me and tell me that all these politicians have started mobilizing all this stock from every week for them to be prepared and be coming for rally and also come and support for the election in Anambra State. So he now told me that someone come and contact him that he should come, let's go. So he now told the person that he's not going because the guy has now been following the things that is happening in Biafra land. So I always to tell him some kind of it. So he now called me and informed me. So that is why I just want to pass this information for him to reach to the appropriate quarter for our DOS to chook matter to come on air to tell people, for them to know that anybody that they went and pay in any state for him to come to election in Anambra State or to come to campaign in Anambra State in the order for him to come and collect money, if you come, whatever that you see, you collect and know that that is your payment. So that is the number one information that I want to pass.
You have passed your 2 minutes.
So another, yes, sir.
Please be fast.
So
be fast.
Another thing that I want to tell you, I will send you a voice note about our family over here. So there is a little challenge that we are passing on. So I just want to send you a voice note so that at least you can help us to address it and know. As soon as I drop this call, I will do that for you. Thank you, sir. That is what I wanted to contribute.
Do that. Thank you very much.
Thank you,
sir. Thank you. This is where I'm going to switch off the phones. I'll stop picking calls, please. As I said, the topic of my submission today, we spoke about a revolution. You know, there are many things that brings people down from holding a revolution. Like in the case of Nigeria, we know that there is no way a revolution can happen in Nigeria because people that have different ideologies are forced to live together. When NSAS protest is going on in the southern part of the zoo, the Northerners are supporting SARS. The police brutality. The politicians, they are benefiting from it. They zero in on all these situations. That is why, you know, if a politician now maybe he runs into problem, he will use either religious or ethnicity card. He will play it to get ordinary people's sentiments, people that are suffering. There you see everybody will rise. No, it's from our place. This is the advantage of politicians, and that is why Nigeria can never. Nigeria should be brought down. That is it. So that people will have one ideology. People with the same ideology, or majority of one ideology will be in a country. They will be able to hold their politicians accountable. Today, we cannot hold our politicians accountable. It is impossible. If you look at how Andy Oba is bringing federal military from all military and police are from the federal government anyway. It's not doing. If somebody a foreigner will see, I say, okay, the Anambra people are cooperating there. No, he brought people from outside, military from outside, from the Janjaweed. Is this what we are going to continue doing? Is this what we are going to continue doing? There should be no election in Anambra. That's it. So I thank each and every one of you for listening. Tomorrow is another day. Our HOD will come up on air by 7 p.m. Biafra time, as usual. So please, you have to tune in to listen. Thank you very much. With all the love in my heart, from me, Mazi Jonathan Chinedu, from here, it is simply good evening.